All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Dana, and this is my wonderful daughter, and I know many of you came to see her, and I'm happy about that. No?
No,
They
see
did.
you.
Yeah, well,
No.
both of us.
You're the cooking
Both
mama.
of us. Okay. She never listens to me. Anyway, behind the camera, I'm also joined by Robbie, my part-time cameraman. He's waving. None of you can see him. He is also my part-time dog wrangler, and he is also ecstatic to, not be the sous chef in the kitchen. However, he is going to be on the grill today, and also my youngest kiddo is here. So I got a full house today. Yep, there's my youngest kiddo right there. Today, I'm so excited. Robbie's mom, for my birthday, got me a meat grinder. So we are going to grind our own brisket and make some brisket burgers today. We're going to make a bacon tomato jam to put on those burgers. We are also going to make Mexican street corn. We're going to make some deviled eggs because Kelsey's one of Kelsey's favorites, and I know it's also one of Robbie's favorites as well. And then we're going to make a gooey butter cake because I'm from St. Louis, and I know both of my kiddos love gooey butter cake. So
we're all going to ruin our diets together today.
We've been ruining them all weekend, so it's okay.
You made salmon last night.
I ate basically nothing in preparation for today.
Okay, perfect. See, being prepared, ready for dinner. So, thank you guys for all being here. It's a feast tonight. It is indeed a feast tonight, Venomrex. And I'm also actually going to put a real quick salad together too, so that we have something that is healthy on there. Because I bought tomatoes. It's a tomato salad. It's good. Okay.
I might eat them though.
Well, this is not for the tomato salad, so we're going to start.
Those are tomatoes.
They have to, yes, because for the tomato bacon jam. And Rocky is over here.
Oh, looking at the bacon.
And he's trying to get to the bacon and the brisket. They're in the same place, so we're going to have to watch him carefully because the Velociraptor is in rare form today. Hi, bud.
There he is.
There he is. Okay. So we're going to start actually with the bacon tomato jam because it's got to sit on the stove for about an hour after we put it together. Right before you came on, I fried some bacon so the house smells amazing because bacon. Kelsey says I can't just say because bacon is an answer to everything, but I completely disagree. I do. Anyway,
it's an answer to that one, to why the house smells like bacon. That one makes sense.
True.
Why are wars fought? Because bacon.
Because bacon?
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky, are you trying to play?
Oh, Rocky is trying to bring toys to play. So maybe the part-time dog wrangler, or a reserve part-time dog wrangler can help with that.
Or we can just,
Or Kelsey.
Multitask.
We'll just play with Rocky while we're cooking.
With his giant dill pickle. So, here is what we are going to do. We're going to start with that. I made some bacon already. We've crumbled it because we need it for two things tonight because, bacon. So we need it for the bacon tomato jam. We also need it for one of the types of deviled eggs that we're making tonight. I have started chopping up some tomatoes. I still got a couple more to go here. This recipe calls for about 6 ounces of bacon, preferably a smoked bacon. Choose your favorite. It takes 2 pounds of tomatoes, so I'm going to do that. Then we're going to do a small yellow sweet onion. This one's not quite small. I'd call it small medium. Then we're going to put it all in the pan and let it sit around and make the house smell delicious here. So, you like bacon, right?
Is that a real question?
Is that a real bacon? Is that a real bacon?
I hope it's real bacon.
It's not a real bacon.
Yeah.
I've had some good bacon.
One of those nights.
I eat a lot of vegetarian food.
Yeah.
But not when I'm here.
No.
It's not really allowed here.
Well, you did the vegetarian thing for a while when you were in, was that middle school?
Yeah, or high school or something like that.
Until everybody else started doing it, and then you were like,
I don't think that's why I stopped.
I think she stopped because she hated it.
I didn't hate it. No, I still eat I would say a mostly vegetarian diet.
You eat lots of vegetables.
I eat lots of fish and I eat lots of vegetarian meals, lots of tofu. But I mean, that doesn't mean I never eat the other stuff. I don't think you meant to throw that in there.
Oh, I meant to throw it in the other one. You're right.
Thank you.
Somebody's paying attention. It's good. No, here's what I remember from those days is that you said you were a vegetarian, and then you went to like I think a Renaissance festival or something, and you had like a gyro.
I had one cheat day and I was like
And then-
12.
And
She
then
makes fun of me all
like
the time.
then like a couple of
For
weeks
being a
later, she
12-year-old.
had a burger, and I said you're officially not a vegetarian. You eat a lot of vegetables, but vegetarians don't eat burgers.
Look,
That's all I can
I
say.
was 12. Or
Worsk
something.
says I only eat meat, vegetables, sub. Well, I just can't do a non-meat diet. I can do it for a few days, but then I really
You just
want
gotta
a
get
steak.
into tofu.
Ugh. I mean, I've had some okay tofu, but
I don't know, I
it's
like it.
just okay. So
Can I
we're
do
friends
anything?
with meats. Can you do anything?
Yeah.
You
I know there's an, like, is there another cutting board I can do? Because we gotta have
They're in the dishwasher because we forgot to start the dishwasher.
They're clean now.
Oh, are they?
But are they dry?
They're drying. They're drying.
You can. That means it's clean.
That means it's hot.
It does mean it's hot.
Ah!
It does mean it's hot.
I'm
So,
in a sauna. Rocky, get out of there.
so after we did the about 6 ounces of bacon, we're just chopping up the onions, and then we're gonna chop up not the onions, tomatoes, and then I'm going to do the onions a little bit smaller than this and dice them up. Oh, can you hit start on that? Otherwise, it's gonna keep beeping.
Okay. Is there room for me on this camera? Am I just in the way? I'm trying to help.
Here, how about I can do the onion probably a little bit faster than you. You can do the tomato. That's the last tomato.
Whoa, what's up with this knife?
What's up with it? It's a Nokori type knife. It's new. It's very sharp.
It doesn't have a point. I see
You
no
don't need
point.
you don't need a point for the
A knife doesn't
tomato.
have to have a point. It can just be for anything you want.
Well, can I use that one? Where's
Yes,
this? Oh,
you can use
yeah.
that one.
I thought we had more knives.
Picking up the fillet knife, like what's the point?
You mean like 10, 15 knives isn't enough for you?
Well, I'm looking for one like that.
She likes to stab. Morphine Bear, for the picture for this, she says, I'm gonna have a knife in the picture, and then she like pointed it at me. I was
I didn't
little
point
worried.
it at you. It pointed
Before-
away from you.
Not at first.
Knives are dynamic.
Mm,
Well, I probably should have taken the middle part of this out.
it's okay. It won't matter too much. There's a lot of stuff. Fallen Age says tofu is great.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See?
you know what? If you want to eat tofu, that's fine.
I think you just haven't had good tofu.
I've had lots of tofu, and some of it I've gone, it's okay. But tofu in and of itself doesn't have any flavor. It's just texture. That's it. You have to have really good flavors with it. And
You
let
can
it
have-
soak up the flavors.
Yeah,
I'd rather
that's
add
true.
something that has flavor,
Mm.
like meat. Brown food tastes good.
You and my husband would get along.
We would get along?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying
Yeah,
a
you should
joke?
meet him sometime.
Yeah. I thought we did get along, but maybe I'm wrong.
Point is, he also likes meat.
I've heard. I've cooked meat for him. A lot of people have cooked. Yes, steak night. I had steak night when Cody was here,
Mm-hmm.
and he seemed to really like my steak.
He loved your steak, but he won't try to replicate it because you made it with science. And that's cheating.
It's still science on the grill.
No, you did cheating science.
I did cheating.
Cheating science.
Yeah,
Yep.
macaroni and cheating.
Cheating?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we are going to put. See, Robbie's gonna. Oh, you don't even. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. All right, we're gonna put these onions in here. We're gonna put the tomatoes in here.
Okay.
All right. What I did here is I did the bacon. I put the bacon in here, and normally, the original recipe for this called to do this in a big pot. But I found that what I like to do is do the bacon in here, and then I take the extra grease out because I don't want it to get too greasy, but I leave a little bit like a coating of it on the pan so the onions and the tomatoes start to get some of those flavors in there.
Yum.
Did you like that? I went to go get my spoons and they were in front of me. So I don't have to do a spoon dance all the way to the stove, even though the kitchen is made for dancing. That's my motto. Or somebody's
I
motto
think
that
it's
sold me
made-
that sign up there.
I thought, I feel like I see you mostly cooking here.
Oh no, I dance in here a lot and sing. But
You
I
gonna
can't
show
do
us,
it.
or are you just gonna
I
claim
can't.
you do it?
I'm just afraid I'll get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble for dancing?
Well, I have danced in here. All right. That's a new follower?
Pixelated.
How long did
Pixelate.
it take?
Pixelate?
Pixelated.
Pixelated? Thank you for following. And thank you for all the people who followed prior to the, who's prior to us getting on the air. So, all right, I'm gonna put, this is just raw sugar. You can use white granulated sugar too. And I'm just gonna do about a cup of that in here. And I've got big chunks that just,
Pixelated asks, how long did it take you to get good at cooking?
you know, I think I've always been good. I think I've got a wider range now, probably from the last couple of years, a much wider range of things that I cook. But I had good teachers growing up. My grandmother and my mom were really excellent cooks. So I've always been pretty good. But when I started really practicing a few years ago is when I started to get like a wider range of things that I can cook and techniques that I can use. I would say that. All right,
Makes sense.
so that was a cup of sugar. Now we're going to put in about 2.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. There. And then we want some salt.
Smells good already.
And we want like a Dana's pinch of salt, not a Robbie pinch of salt.
Which means more than a pinch or a big pinch?
Robbie's pinch is this, like that.
Like a literal pinch.
Like
Literal
not
pinch,
even
yeah.
enough for your French fries.
Mm.
And then we also want some pepper in here.
What's the official term for that? Like a smidge?
Probably a smidge, maybe a dash.
A dash?
But a pinch is like
A white
take your
delight.
3 fingers in your thumb and pick it up and throw it in.
Is this a Sam's Club or a Costco family?
You know what? I used to have. I used to belong to both of them, but my mom used to pay for Sam's.
That's kind of overkill.
So,
don't really think
well,
you need
no, you know why? Because sometimes Sam's has things that Costco doesn't, and vice versa. But now I'm just a Costco girl. All right, I'm gonna put a little hot sauce. This says put a dash of this in.
Put a little hot sauce
But-
on that bad boy.
But I have people here who like things spicy, so we're gonna put a little bit more in there.
Put a little hot sauce on that
I don't think
bad
that's
boy.
going to make it spicy anyways.
It's not.
That's
It's not. It's
gonna
just
do
really gonna add a
absolutely
little.
nothing.
No, it's not. It's gonna add a little flavor.
Yeah, but not spice.
Remember, the number 3 rule of cooking is to put a little hot sauce on it.
Okay.
What's the number 2 rule?
I don't know. I just remember that one's number 3.
All right.
All right. Now
Does
we're
this
gonna
mean
add.
Kelsey is a good cook if your grandmother and mother talk?
I don't know. What do you think, Kelsey?
I think I can be. I just don't spend very much time with it.
All right. So we are going to add this bacon in here that we made earlier.
I can do this.
All right.
You got,
And then-
you got hard stuff to do.
So we're gonna bring this to a boil. When
Okay.
you bring it to a boil, then lower it all the way down to low
Okay.
and put the lid on it.
Where's the lid?
Over here.
Okay.
I can find that.
Scott made a burger with breaded fried chicken, marinara sauce, mozzarella, parm. That sounds really good.
You made a burger that sounds a lot like a chicken parm burger, which would be good. Chicken
Yeah,
parm
those are
sandwich.
some of the ingredients, yes.
Chicken and
So
parm
good. All right.
and burger.
And
I'm
burger,
gonna
yes.
clean up my space over here because we're gonna start on the gooey butter cake, which is the thing that takes the
Who's the better cook, Mom or Kelsey? Oh, definitely her.
Oh, yeah,
like it's
she's-
not even close. I mean,
She's one of the best cooks you'll ever
I
find.
can cook, but like that's like
She can.
That's
she,
like-
she also makes a mean cocktail.
I make pretty good cocktails.
No, she makes nice cocktails.
Yeah, they're generally pretty kind.
Yeah.
I don't make like Long Island iced teas kill you in the morning
Or that night.
or that night. I make nice cocktails.
You make nice cocktails.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anybody ever find it funny that if you make an anagram out of Long Island, not an anagram, what is it? If you just take the letter, that's an anagram, right?
Yeah.
It's lit.
Nice.
Thanks. It took me 10 seconds too long to get to that joke.
So, Worst thought we should use all the hot
All the
sauce.
hot sauce.
But I think that'll overpower the bacon and the tomatoes and the onions.
So just I see that this is boiling, but I'm waiting for it to like fully boil. Is that correct, or should I just put it on?
I think you can simmer it now.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's get that on the
You
heat.
said just down to low and.
And then the lid, which Kimona's got in their hand for you. All right. Okay.
That's gonna be good.
So we're gonna start with the gooey butter cake now.
All right.
So
Pay
switching-
attention.
so
You don't
switching
want to
gears.
miss it. I'm
So-
standing here like Vince Offer.
Do you know? Do you know the story behind? I don't know what you want to do with that. Do you know the story behind the gooey butter cake?
The story.
Yeah.
You know, someone decided that desserts didn't have enough calories in them already, and
Good guess. Really good guess on that.
I saw that.
How many of you are from St. Louis or had a gooey butter cake before? Because it started in St. Louis, as best as they can tell. Okay, and so Cali Boy Works gets it from Cali. Fallen H, I know you're in the middle of the ocean.
well, I think they're on an island in the middle of the ocean.
Which
No,
you just said in the middle of the ocean. So there you go. All right, so the way it was like somewhere around the 1930s, somebody messed up the, this is how the story goes, in St. Louis, somebody messed up the ratios of things when they were trying to make a cake, and they ended up with this ooey, gooey, rich, like a little piece like this size is so super rich, it's hard to eat more than that. Although I have, really worked at doing that, so I have had more than that. It's got like a crust, and then it's got this gooey, buttery kind of center to it. So, we're gonna start by making the crust, and I'm gonna put it in this pan. Oh, and you know what else I gotta do?
What?
Turn the oven on.
Yes.
What do I need to turn the oven on to? 350. That's what.
Which bowl would you like me to put
Hang on one second.
this in?
You're asking me to do two things at once.
No, I was just gonna start it, but
Okay. So for the bottom layer, we're gonna put that in this bowl.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
2
do-
cups of cake flour.
And what size do you have?
This
there?
is a 2/3, so it's gonna be 3 of these.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Here, how about a knife?
I'm a sous baker. What do you call that? What do you call a sous
If
chef for
you're-
baking?
Pastry chef?
So a pastry chef is not like a real baker? They're like the assistant one?
No, they're the real baker.
Then is there an assistant?
I don't think so.
Cool, I've already made it, guys.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna kind of prep our dish for this. I'm using a 9x14 dish. I don't know how much you guys can see in that camera. And I want it to kind of stick to the bottom a little bit. So I spray it down. And then I spray that. You can use.
That's not.
So this doesn't need, no, you're gonna be using the sugar. I
That's
didn't
what
get it out yet.
I thought you had all the ingredients out stuff.
Yeah. So I almost did. We're gonna hope there's enough in there for this because I didn't buy more. Kelsey put 2 cups of cake flour in this bowl. Now she's gonna add 1.5 cups of sugar. With the cake flour is a little bit different than your all-purpose flour. It has a little less gluten in it. So if you've been making cakes from scratch, like with all-purpose flour, and they feel a little heavy for you, that's because all-purpose flour has more gluten in it than the cake flour. Did you know that?
I did not. I
Yeah.
learned something today.
Say hi, Dana.
Hi, I'm Dana. Hi, I'm hearing a bunch of new people. You must have come in here. I'm Dana. Welcome to my kitchen. I am here with my wonderful daughter Kelsey, my
Hi.
wonderful son Kimona, and my wonderful boyfriend Robbie, as well as the Velociraptor Rocky and the old man Otis.
We are gonna.
And we don't know where the Velociraptor is gone, and that's
concerning.
always concerning.
He might be outside.
We don't know here. So, Kelsey,
That is-
Flapjack Ford is asking if you are a streamer.
Not really.
How much was
My
in there?
husband is. That's what is what
One and
it's
a half?
1.5. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I just couldn't get the last. I know, but I couldn't get the last little bit out. So it might be if it's over or under. It's by less than like. It's by not very
You're
much.
saying that it'll
very,
be
very
ruined.
little.
Okay.
Very, very little, like a tablespoon at max, under or over, but
Because it matters a little bit in bacon.
I know it does, especially with flour and stuff, but
Yeah.
sugar, I feel like you can go a tiny bit over or under and you're probably okay.
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're just coming in today, we are making brisket burgers with tomato jam sauce that is currently on the stove cooking. Right now we're working on a gooey butter cake for dessert because that's got to go in the oven for a while. We're also going to do some Mexican street corn and some deviled eggs. So that's what we're working on now. So okay, so what do we have? We have 2 cups of cake flour, 1.5 cups of sugar.
I don't know where your baking powder is.
Bottom right hand corner over here.
Thank you.
I'm going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
This is for the crust of the gooey butter cake. And then I need to melt some butter. Here, you want to put this
In your weird drawer.
Yes, the best thing to do is to get a mug. Here,
Yeah,
I've already
okay.
got butter on my
Area
hands,
butter.
so that's fine. Yeah,
Butter
Brisket Butters,
fingers.
Dream It Collectibles, Brisket Butters. That is one of my, it's like speaking my love language. I don't know about you.
Aladdin's girl, I will probably not cook this dish at home because this is a lot of baking powder.
She may cook a part of this at home.
Yes, there's a difference.
Okay, would you like, do you know how to use this?
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
If you'd give me like one more second, I would have gotten it. Just melt or
Thank
like
you.
not like liquefy, right? Just
No, liquefy.
Oh, okay.
Need to melted butter. All
I
right.
like that your little basket of baking things is called the baking aisle.
I know, isn't it cool?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of baking powder in here.
You were in T. Gomez's recommended channels.
I was
Cool.
awesome.
I also recommend my mom's channel.
Yeah, I recommend her too.
Yeah.
That's good to know that my children recommend my cooking.
I've lived with it. It's good.
All right. Oh, you love my floors? I do too.
Oh, hi,
I
Kevin.
do too. Thanks. All right. Now we need 1/2 cup of butter melted. So when that comes out,
Milk and vanilla
2
extract.
tablespoons of milk. I've already got vanilla out.
Let's see how the butter's doing in here. Oh, it's already
Pretty
good.
melted.
Cool.
So I need 2 tablespoons of milk. I feel like there are too many cooks in the kitchen.
I thought I was the sous chef.
All
I
right.
just like to feel included.
You're included.
And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Do you want to make the
So
cocktails?
Did we
I,
include this guy as well?
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to go make cocktails? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh,
I'm
no,
all
I was
for
just
that.
saying, I was just trying to come up with something they could do.
You want to make cocktails?
Sure.
Okay. Worse says, my mom hates it when I try to help her cook.
Oh.
That's sad. All right. You want to mix
Think-
that up? Did we get everything?
Cook on your own and cook
Salt,
better than she
butter?
can. That's
Oh,
my
an egg.
advice.
I
Egg.
need an egg.
You're pretty good at.
Like,
Oh, you can do them one-handed?
Kind of.
Metal.
I'm still working on it.
My mom challenged her to learn that a couple weeks
Yep.
ago.
There you go. Better cook.
Oh, cool.
Better cook than any of us.
See, what I do is I just buy really good eggs that crack really easily, and then I feel like I'm really good at cracking eggs.
Okay. I mean, that's a good strategy right there. You heard it here. Strategy.
Yeah, go
another
buy
strategy
in
for
Seattle. You
that.
can get Wilcox Farms eggs. They're really good. And then if you don't have that, you probably have Happy Egg Co. They're really big and they crack really easily. It's great.
All right, you're gonna mix that up.
Okay.
So Kelsey is working on the batter for the bottom of the cake. And what's cool about this is we're just gonna pour it into the bottom of this. You do, for a gooey butter cake, want to put foil or parchment paper in the bottom of what you're cooking in, because it's really hard to take out of the pan if you want to serve it on a nice platter. If you don't
Or just
do
eat the
that.
whole cake.
Or
I should pay attention to what I'm doing and not try to. Yeah.
Now we have to cook the iPad too.
I don't think we
it's
do.
all good. So now I'm gonna start putting the filling together,
So
which is gonna
weird,
go
guys.
over to the mixer. I have the cream cheese at room temperature. I've had it out for a couple hours. You definitely want to do that. Some of you are going to look at this and go, this is kind of like a chess pie, and I would say that it is in that kind of category.
I feel like
buttermilk pie.
I've heard the term chest pie 0 times in my life, and then in the last few weeks I've heard it like
Really?
5 times. Yeah, because it came up on one of your streams where you're making a different pie.
Oh, yeah.
Now I keep hearing about it. What the heck is a chest pie?
It's kind of like
Kind of like gooey butter cake. Fair enough.
This is a a chess pie. So it's, when we think of pies, a lot of times we think of like chocolate.
You
or
think
we
of like the little
fruit.
pawns and the queens and the rooks.
That's what you think of when you think of chess, not pie. And
I
a
would
chess,
also think of that when somebody brings up chess pie.
but chess pie and like buttermilk pie or shoe fly pie, all of those things have more of a.
Shoe-fly pie. Who's putting shoes and small bugs?
I think that
8
we need
ounces
to
of cream
delegate cooking
cheese,
decisions
2
to
more
other
eggs.
people.
All of the eggs that I'm using are at room temperature.
Hey, King of APOC.
Hey, King of APOC is here.
I am struggling with this whisk. This is a strange whisk.
Well, you can use a spoon if you want to,
Okay. I mean, it's
At this
pretty,
point.
we're pretty good now.
because you're
It's getting
going to
pretty
just
close.
need to press it into the.
Yeah. It's just,
Ooh,
once it starts
puppy
getting
cam.
heavy.
What?
Pumpkin.
Puppy cam.
Puppy cam. Someone redeemed for a puppy cam?
Awesome.
It's a guaranteed checkmate of flavor.
Rocky.
Okay.
King me.
By the way, the eggs I'm using, I had all of those at room temperature as well. I pulled them out about a half hour before we started the
you go.
stream. So this has 2 eggs, 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. Trust me, you'll thank me later. You'll get a much smoother filling if all of this is room temperature. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And Kelsey, there's no point in washing your hands because you're going to take that and press it into the bottom of it.
That's why I'm washing.
Oh, okay. Now I need to melt more butter. Where's the butter melter?
The butter melter? The mug?
The mug. Oh, now it's got water.
The microwave?
Look, watch. No. Watch. I'm just going to get another mug. Robbie loves to do dishes, so.
This is
All
why I can't cook because you make too many dishes in the process
You know
of
what?
cooking.
I do more dishes now because I have a dishwasher.
Well, I have a dish. Oh, you have a
I have a Robbie
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
You
You want
know,
to take that and melt that? for
I've
me?
got to
Thank
say,
you.
this is so brilliant because it has a little handle on the side so that even if you have a hot drink in there, you won't burn your hands.
I know. All right, and then the inside also has almost 16. This uses like a whole 16 ounces of powdered sugar. You want to take some and save it because you want to put it on the top when it's done.
Less than a minute.
Okay.
It was like 4
So I'm gonna put a little bit
seconds.
in here, but the rest I'm pouring in here, which is a lot.
That's so much.
Of sugar. And now I'm gonna go take it over to the mixer, and you know what I should have done? So keep this in mind if you're making this. I should have done the eggs and the cream cheese together first and then added the powdered sugar.
Yep.
But I make these mistakes, so you don't have to.
Is it okay? I mean, this isn't quite enough parchment paper to cover this. Is that
It's
okay?
as much on the parchment paper as you can.
Yeah, yeah. But it's gonna go up the sides a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Rocky's getting all sorts of follows.
He is. He's
Instead of puppy cam, it's called Robbie Gets to Play with Dogs.
Are you
I
getting
like
butter?
it.
Here.
Bottoms up.
No.
You're not gonna drink the butter?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Dare you?
In my defense, I was left unsupervised.
You were.
Okay.
And that was another. Oh my goodness. So it's another half a cup of butter that was melted that went into that. So if you're keeping track, this recipe has 3 eggs, cream cheese, and then it also has 2 sticks of butter in it. So it is very, very, very rich.
You're
So-
learning why Cody doesn't like me on his streams either. Because I say words, and sometimes he's trying to say important words, and I'm saying not important words.
Everything you say is important. It's just that it might not be the right time to.
Yes.
You've done a very
Read
good
the
job.
room
there.
is not always my strong point when it comes to
You've done a very good job with that.
with this.
Yes, other than where it went all over the counter, but
No,
I
I did great. That was
I'm
intentional.
just as likely to do that. So all is good. Now, what we save this for is that when the cake is done, we're going to sift that over the top so that there's a nice layer of powdered sugar over the top. So if you're just coming in, I'm Dana, Kelsey, Kimona, Robbie. There are no dogs. Oh, there's dogs. Rocky, the velociraptor is behind me. Watch him. Make sure he doesn't get the brisket.
Or the bacon.
Or yeah, there's not much bacon left. There's only the stuff to put on the top. But yeah, the bacon. Otis is over there trying to get into the action now. So, and we are making brisket burgers and gooey butter cake and lots of other stuff.
Lots of things.
Lots of things. All right, this actually.
T. Gomez, I also don't usually have aprons in the kitchen. I feel like it means that I'm doing something really serious if I'm wearing an apron, which is appropriate for you, because you're making really serious meals. But
I
I'm
want you
not.
to see my apron. This
Yeah.
was a birthday gift from one of the viewers, Venom X. So it's awesome. Oh, you know what? I need a spatula thingy.
I'm on it. Almost trip over a dog, but I'm on it.
All right. So this is what that looks like after you've done it. But like I said, make sure that the stuff is room temperature. Otherwise, it gets lumps in it. And you can still bake it with the lumps, but you might end up with a little section of cream cheese in your mouth, which is not as good.
Not quite what we're looking for.
Here, I need somebody to lift the batter. Can you do that?
If you insist. Oh God, sorry.
Or not. I mean, you don't have to. So this is the crust.
This is literally just like butter and sugar.
But yeah, there's a couple of eggs in there. And then we're just gonna pour that in here.
Aren't you not
There's
supposed
a
to
couple little lumps in there. Huh?
You're not supposed to eat raw eggs.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Our drinks the other night had raw eggs in them.
That's true. Well, raw eggs.
Yeah.
Too different.
How is that different? It's still eggs.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the yolk part that's bad for you. I don't know these things.
But you're just gonna rationalize it anyway, even though you don't know these things.
I know it's butter and sugar.
All right. So there you go. That's gonna go in the oven. How long does it say it needs to be in the oven? It's going into a 350-degree oven, if you're wondering.
35 to 40 minutes.
All right. So you think it needs more butter and sugar? What? It is. You know what? It is going to get more sugar when it's cooked.
I mean, if you add more butter and sugar, you just have more of this.
Yes.
Like you're just making more of it. Those are like the only ingredients anyways.
Let's see. KT Shane said butter and sugar are the two best food groups. I have to agree because, and don't forget ice cream. Ice cream has sugar in it, but doesn't have butter, but it has dairy. So
Okay, I follow.
Cream. So, if you watch, you'll find that we make ice cream. We'll be making ice cream often because we bought an ice cream maker.
Yeah,
So,
that margarita
we've
pie
had
we
it-
made the other day was really good.
I know we made strawberry margarita pie that had strawberry ice cream and tequila in it. It was good. All right, you want to stick that in the oven? How long did it say?
35 to 40 minutes.
All right, so set the
Which part of the oven is on?
bottom.
Okay.
Bottom oven is done. Okay, so if you've only been here 10 minutes, you may not know. Let's see, you've got that. Here, this is we're making the bacon tomato jam over here, but the lid is hot. And I think I'm gonna move this over to my other burner. My burners run really hot, even on low. But this, as it cooks, is gonna get down and get like a jam. And it already smells so good. It smells like tomatoes, onions, and bacon.
Those are good things.
Those are good things, especially on my burger. All right, we're gonna stick it over here where it'll simmer a little less high. Did I move it out of the shot?
You're fine.
Because we gotta. What's I gonna make next? The deviled eggs. I'm out of sugar.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't need.
We don't need any more? We have some
I
raw
think-
sugar. We can just
Yeah,
send Robbie
I
to
am
the
gonna
store.
need it for the dressing for the salad. For that, let's clean this up first. Can you get this in clean?
Yes.
This general
I
area.
don't know why you try to have a clean kitchen while you're cooking.
Less to clean later.
I thought
I
that's
don't
Robbie's
contaminate. I don't.
Here.
No, he does the dishes. I clean the kitchen. He does the dishes.
Ah, okay.
All right, we're gonna do some deviled eggs now. We're gonna do two different kinds.
I love deviled eggs.
Kelsey's favorite, I don't know if it still is, but when she was growing up, my mom, otherwise known as Meemaw, used to make a blue cheese deviled egg.
It was really good.
And
But you have another recipe we've never tried.
we're gonna do
today.
both.
So yeah, so I'm saying I don't know if it's still my favorite because now there's more to try.
I know. So I have a really weird way of doing my hard-boiled eggs because I do them the way that I've tried a bunch of different ways, and the one I have the most success with consistently is one by a guy named Kenji. See his big book over here. So he's a chef, and he's also like his family's like molecular biologist and stuff like that, and so he does experiments with food to find the best way to cook things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it his way. So we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to put the eggs in, and then, wait a minute, what do I do after that? All right, so we put the eggs in, let them cook for about 30 seconds, and then we put ice cubes in there, and then we bring it up to a sub-simmer, and we let it simmer at 11 minutes.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it has to do with the difference between like the egg yolks and the egg whites cooking at different temperatures. And you know, like, have you ever had like hard-boiled eggs and the center's like really rubbery, or the whites are really rubbery and stuff? So this is supposed to help with that. So day 5 for your diet, you're about to cave. I may resemble that remark myself. So brisket is keto. In a burger with a bun and bacon tomato jam, probably not.
Just have
But the
brisket.
brisket on its own
but
is.
the brisket on its own probably is. So there's going to be no butter in the eggs, no butter on the burger, but there's already plenty of butter in what we've got going on here. So
Yeah, we
pork
need to
belly
add
is
more.
keto. I know. Do you know what we made a few weeks ago? We made pork belly tacos. Those are really good. All right. So we gotta wait for that to boil. Let's get the eggs out
Okay.
while we do that. All right. See, I have pasture-raised eggs.
I
I
see it.
accidentally grabbed the medium ones instead of the large. Oh well.
Life goes on.
So while we're waiting for that to boil, because a washed pot never boils, should we make drinks?
Sure. I gotta watch it though.
How about if you make the drinks?
I'll make. Is there a recipe for that, or you just want me to?
It's up there.
Okay.
So when
You
I
want me
went
to
to
weigh
go,
it?
I mean, that's up to you. So when I went up and visited Kelsey last August, she made me this drink called a Bichon Frise. I don't know if it's because she liked it or she thought it was funny because my dog, the only dog I had at the time, was a Bichon. Rocky is not a Bichon. Rocky is a Maltipoo, but he's also part Velociraptor and he's part goat because
Hey,
he eats anything.
How does this work? This thing I bought for you.
You know what?
Oh, hey, you
I
want
haven't
the old
wanted to
chum?
make it dirty, so I haven't used that.
Oh,
one.
well then we'll use a different one.
Okay. It's cute though.
See, she
Show.
doesn't use what I buy her. That's
Is it out there for display?
the moral of this story. It's a gnome shaking glass. It's really heavy too. It's like super high quality from Williams
He's-
Sonoma.
He's super cute. He is very cute. But we don't know how to get the top
You don't know.
off.
The box probably said.
There.
We might-
It's right there. I got it off if you want to make it, but you're only going to be able to do one at a time.
Okay.
You can make two at a time in there.
Okay.
And I am using the glasses you got me for Christmas.
That's true.
So let's see here. Some
So I
fruit
need
jellies.
it. We have
My-
vodka, which
my-
is Tito's because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
in Texas.
We are in Texas.
Saint Germain, which is an elderflower.
Kelsey squeezed some fresh grapefruit juice as well and everything. So, and I'm glad you guys are talking about Costco and cards expiring because
Is yours
Oh,
gonna
no.
expire?
Mine expires in July, so I need to do that
Hey,
because
I
I
know how
like
to make.
Costco.
I know how to make drinks. It wouldn't be like totally winging it.
You do you.
Well, no,
You
I look. I'm just trying to do it on camera. Am I making one for
Who all
for
wants a
Robbie
drink?
and? Well, what happened over there?
The pickle, the pickle died.
You gotta show everyone.
No, not the pickle.
You have to
Rockies?
show everyone.
That was
what
all
Rocky did.
reliable.
Rocky's favorite toy to abuse was a giant pickle. That's not even gonna be big enough for that, is it? Okay, this is just big enough.
What did you
I'll
do?
let you do the sugar remedy.
What did you do?
So this is called a Bichon Frise. What is? Well, I'll let you talk about it. You got the recipe.
Sure. Although where are your?
The jiggers.
Jiggers, that's good. The jigamajigs, thingamajigs, yeah, those. Yeah, it's got vodka, it's got elderflower liqueur, a little bit of lemon juice, and grapefruit juice, and it is wonderful.
It is so good. I think we drank like 3 of them that night. Or
Yeah.
at least I drank 3 of them that night. I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So how many of these am I making? Am I making 3?
who wants one?
Me.
Okay. So 3 so far. Kimona.
Okay.
If it's fruity, I will drink it.
Yes.
I think
Is
this
this
one is one.
is it an ounce
I'll
of
give it a
wine
try.
on this one?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So I would
Rocky,
I would do 2 at a time.
2 at a time. That's what I was gonna do.
These are I'm making messy glasses. Okay?
That's okay. We're not here to be pretty.
What?
Well, I don't know.
We're not.
I mean, you are, but
So.
you've never had a margarita?
What? You've never had
How?
a margarita? I'm in Texas. Like I think it's a crime.
It's a crime to never have a margarita in Texas?
Assuming you're of drinking age.
In Texas, if you take your kid and order your kid if it's your
You
child.
order
If you
your
order
child?
your kid,
if you order
if you go to a restaurant and say,
drink.
give me the little Jimmy.
I just saw a wedding invitation response card that said pick your entree, and it said pork, beef, child under 12. A lengthy 10-year-old if you've got it.
It's very eclectic tastes there they've got at that wedding.
Oh,
Eclectic is a way to put
so funny, so funny. I just avoided that by not having children at my wedding, and I think you did too.
I did. We had John Riggs' kids were there, but they're not young. They were what, 13? Like they were old enough. It was fine.
Yeah.
I don't
Thanks
think.
for the host, T. Gomez.
And then
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woo.
and then my cousin Anya was probably the next youngest person there.
Yeah.
And she's also like 13. So
Yeah, yeah. So in Texas, the way it works is they can even
they
drink
do
out
everything.
as long as your parent is ordering you the drink.
As long as your parent says it's okay, which is
Yeah.
so weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're 18 or 19, you need two hands because you got to stop them. Our ice maker is not working, so once you press it, it doesn't stop. And then also if you close the refrigerator door, sometimes it'll just decide that you need some ice.
It's there.
So, all right, is that two?
This is 2. Yeah.
Are you good? You'll be okay with lemon juice.
I did it.
Just want to make sure. No, I want to make sure you have enough. I'm still waiting for the water to boil over here.
It's getting there.
I could start making, well, we'll do the drinks and then I'll start the salad while we're letting this oh, actually we can start grinding the meat too.
Where's your strainer?
My goodness, you are needy.
I also don't have a Boston shaker, whatever the heck you call it, like this. I've got the other kind that has a lid on it. How do you do that? How did you get that off? No, I know how to do this. How did you get that?
I just moved it and took it off.
Okay.
It's a matter of breaking the seal and undoing the pressure.
I mean, I get that in theory.
Do you think Cody could fix the fridge if he was here?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think he has any fridge fixing experience. he's a very handy guy, but I feel like that's kind of a specific skill.
We fixed the fridge.
No, we fixed the.
Well,
oh, you're
not,
talking
not
Robbie.
the current problem. But
Not the current problem, but in the past, we took out the whole sections of the door and redid all the leather strip.
All right, you're right that sugar rim is not very pretty, but that's okay.
All right, here you go.
Oh, we didn't do I didn't
Oh,
peel
you-
any of the grapefruit wedges to do a garnish.
It's fine.
I ruined it.
There
We
we go.
both ruined it being pretty. I'm sorry.
Shameful.
I love this drink. If you like
It's so
grapefruit
good.
juice, this is such a good drink. Here, I'll give that to
And
my.
you usually do a
cameraman.
vanilla sugar rim, but we just didn't bother with it.
We did not bother to make vanilla sugar.
Well, honestly, what I've done instead of doing that is just use vanilla extract to.
But you can't use, like when you made it for me that one time, you just used vanilla. extract.
Right? Yeah, I can't use just vanilla extract.
Right.
That's-
Well,
that
I've
was
already
too
got
much.
the rim
It's
sugar,
fine, no, it's
so I
fine,
can't
it's
do
fine.
it. That'd be a waste of vanilla. Good vanilla.
Vanilla.
All right.
I've never seen this much vanilla extract. Have you guys ever seen a bottle this big of vanilla extract?
I always
It
have
must
a
have been
bottle
like
that big.
$30.
But that's how you buy good vanilla.
Okay.
Costco?
This one may have been Costco. I don't know.
If it's big, it's from Costco.
My last one was from Mexico.
Have we mentioned them enough for a sponsorship yet?
Yeah. Costco, you want to sponsor?
Costco, would you like to sponsor? I'll make food for lots of people at
You
that
can
point.
get a hot dog
So-
for $1.25 now.
So, vanilla vodka root beer floats with a real scoop of ice cream. And that sounds delicious. In fact, I would probably make an ice cream that had some sort of maybe alcohol in it too to put in the root beer float. That would be really, really good.
That does
So.
sound good.
Yeah. All right.
I'm making one for
Someone
Robbie.
call Cody. I'm not making steak.
Why?
Just brisket burgers. He could have come. He was invited.
It's 'cause we're
He
talking about
couldn't
fixing the
have
fridge.
because we have a.
Oh, for the fridge. That was for the fridge. I got it. Can I give this one over to Kimona? And these other ones can be ours?
Oh, we're making. Okay.
4.
I need the vodka back then.
Oh, here. This is for you.
Oh, thanks.
Kelsey the bartender.
Okay. Shoot. What did I put in here so far?
stuff.
I did.
Ooh, that's really good.
See?
And
Guys,
you,
did I
and you
put the
know
Saint
that I am
Germain in
picky
there?
about alcohol. That is
No,
good.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't remember if I put the Saint Germain in there or not yet.
I don't think you do.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have. Oh,
Very-
they said I did.
Oh, well, that's why the chat is very helpful, right?
Okay. I
But,
put it in-
but you probably only put enough in there for one.
Yeah, I only put one of everything. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do the recipe twice here at this point.
Earl Grey infused alcohols are good. I love doing infused alcohols. I've actually made my own vanilla too. So, do you ever have like spare vanilla beans and spare vodka? I mean, if you have spare vodka, we need to talk. But if you have that, you can put the vanilla bean in there and let it go for a couple of months and use that as vanilla. Okay, so while Kelsey is still working on that drink, I
Sorry.
am going to put the first 6 eggs down because I'm going to be doing 5, 6. I'm going to be doing a lot of eggs. All right.
Yay. Love
So put that in
eggs.
there. Somebody follow.
Thanks for the follow, London girl.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you
Lemon girl, we got
guys. All right.
lemons.
So I'm going to let this go for 30 seconds ish, and then I'm going to put some ice in it.
I need it
As long as she doesn't steal all the ice.
There you go. Here's some.
Thank you. And it's kind of funny if you read Kenji's book, he tells you exactly how many ice cubes to put in. But my problem with that is how big are the ice cubes you're using?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta get even more specific.
Yeah.
Like 2 eggs. What size?
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know, so a lot of them. Okay.
Thanks
So-
for the follow, Tiger Muskie.
Thanks, Tiger Muskie. And I haven't said thank you to each and every one of you, but thank you to each and every one of you that has joined us here today. All right, so this has been going for about 30 seconds. I'm gonna put some ice in it. I'm gonna bring it back to a boil, and then I'm gonna let it go to a sub-simmer for 11 minutes. And I know that sounds weird. It sounds weird to me too, but I've had the most success at getting the eggshells off of the eggs when I'm making deviled eggs. That's number one. And number two, that I don't have like rubbery whites or like overcooked yolks by doing it this way. So, how is
Your
it?
drink.
Thank you.
It's good. I still can't tell if I messed up on the elderflower or not.
No, I think it's good. I think you got the right amounts.
I think you're right.
It tastes like the other ones. I'm
Okay.
gonna just move this stuff so we can start making the salad because this situation over here is gonna take a while.
This situation.
I'm channeling my inner Michael Simon. Yeah, these are a little messy. We'll put these just put back here. Out of the way of other things. Okay. And this. See, if you've been here with me since the beginning, these last few weeks, you'll know I'm trying to be a little bit cleaner up here and not look like a complete disaster.
You don't look like a complete disaster.
Yeah, you don't look like a complete disaster.
You weren't here.
Huh?
Neither of you were
This is starting
here.
to smell really good. Yeah, but again, it's Robbie's problem, so.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
It's Robbie's
all
problem
good.
when it's a mess.
It's okay.
This is true. He loves to do dishes. So if you're new here, Robbie likes to do spreadsheets and wash dishes.
That's it. That's
That's
the
it.
list.
That's his list. But I do have him to be thankful for because so much like the 2 camera setup that we've got going and all of the stuff on Twitch, he's been
Okay,
he's
he's
been
the Twitch master.
amazing figuring all that stuff out so that you guys can have a better experience. He's even strung a cord across my house so the signal is better for you
And
guys.
it's purple, so.
So
particularly.
So Tanner Rim, are you from YouTube? Are you talking about
I think they're
Miss
talking about
Kelsey?
me. Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, I have a YouTube channel too.
Do you?
It's just
Yours is
streams.
newer.
Mine's new and it just has these streams on it. That's it.
Kevin's
Um,
also a celebrated doer.
Awesome. Look, you
Spreadsheets.
have a fellow spreadsheet
Yeah.
lover.
It's not weird. It's awesome.
All right, you know what we're gonna do while this is going?
What are we gonna do?
We are going to, I'm gonna take this down to about a sub-simmer here. We are going to start slicing some tomatoes and onions to make we did, but now we're gonna do it more.
Tomatoes and onions to do what?
So that we can make a salad.
She's making a salad with all of this stuff that's terrible for you.
I mean, we could grind the meat. We could do that too. All right, so we're not gonna make a big one, okay? But we want thin.
Yeah, you're better at this than me. I'm pretty good at onions, I think.
Okay.
But you can. But this is your. It's Dana's kitchen, not Kelsey's kitchen.
True!
So T Gomez, I am in Texas, in North Texas. That is where I am located. So when somebody says, I've never had a margarita, I think that's a crime against humanity.
Oh, Mr. Maynard is here. Mr. Maynard is from St. Louis.
Oh!
So we are making gooey butter cake.
Ooh, maybe
today.
Robbie, well, he's got the camera here right now, but maybe in a little bit he can show us what's going on in the oven. Did we set a timer?
I did.
Okay.
Because I'm prepared
Yummy.
and occasionally smart.
Thanks for the follow, Culinary Rewind.
Hi, Culinary Rewind. Thank you.
Oven light.
Kelsey, remember, because
Yeah.
I never remember to set a timer.
Oh, really?
I'm
Oh,
bad.
I assumed you were
Spicy
better than me.
No, Robbie's the one who goes, did you set a timer? And I'll be like,
Oh.
yes.
Ooh, coconut curry. That sounds great,
Ooh.
Mondecker. I love curry.
So Viscount said he would try margarita.
You also pronounce it Viscount?
How's it?
It's Viscount.
It's
Viscount.
Viscount.
It
Yeah.
has an S.
It's a word, though. This isn't a made-up word. This is a real word.
You can hate the French all you want. You still won't pronounce their consonants.
We do not
Oh,
have the French in
well,
this channel.
Cody says it like that, but I was just made fun of him because I was like, "Oh, Cody, you don't know how to read." But
I thought you did.
Careful, that's going to be an emote soon if you keep doing it.
So what I want you to do then is to slice these, but like in half circles, so still
Okay.
slices, okay? Look at how good I cut that one.
it's okay.
It
I
doesn't-
like tomatoes.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Mito gang.
T. Gomez says they used to live in El Paso.
Ah. So I have had friends who have come
Thanks
to.
for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. I've had friends who come and visit in Texas, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Corpus Christi. Why don't you come down one day and visit?" And I'm like, "That is almost the entire drive to come and see you in person right
Yeah.
now. Like, Texas is
Texas is
big.
It's a big place. I don't know if you guys know that.
It is big.
Texas is big.
All right.
Sometimes Texans like to say that. Texas
This-
is big.
This is called this is just a Greek tomato salad. It's probably not an authentic Greek one. It's one that I grew up with that my mom made all the time. And that actually came, in the grocery store, how they sometimes have recipe cards. It came from that. But it's just such a good, is this one yours? It's
I don't
gotta
know.
be, 'cause
I think I've been drinking mine a little bit faster
Yeah.
than yours, so.
anyway.
Oh yeah, I love my Instant Pot. It is awesome. I don't know what Mississippi chicken is though. What is Mississippi chicken?
What
You know?
is Mississippi
Oh,
chicken?
you don't know either.
No,
Cool. All
I've
right.
never heard of that.
It's when they
So-
take the chickens out of Mississippi. Thank you. I was absolutely gonna walk over there.
I know.
You knew it.
I knew it. So wait a minute, how do I cut my onion?
Then, and then in
But I
half,
want it so
and then in half. Okay, you want me to do it in half first?
you've cut the wrong end off. holds it together so that as you slice it, it doesn't fall apart.
It's not the fall apart. I got it. It's fine.
So just, I think we probably only need half because I didn't make as big of a salad as I
Okay.
normally would.
That's okay, we'll
Get the link for
definitely
me for Mississippi chicken. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be good. I love to try new food. Somebody was asking earlier, you know, how kind of the way I did. You know, I didn't set a timer for
Did you set a timer for
I cannot
that?
believe I am better at setting timers than you. That's
Hey
wild.
Google,
I'm really bad
set
at
a timer for 7 minutes. I think it's been about
And
that
also
long.
set a timer for 7 minutes
Okay.
for everybody
7
watching the stream. at home.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
just going to ask you guys, I'm going to go, can you set a timer for 11 minutes and let me know when 11 minutes is up? You know, there are some people who are trying to make Texas its own country.
North Texas is the center of the universe now. Oh my gosh, Kevin, I was in downtown Dallas yesterday and I was so I don't know, it's amazing what that city is now. There's so much going on down there.
Okay. I'm going to make the dressing for this, but I need to go get some.
Did I just throw this in here?
Yeah, I mean,
I know, yes, I know not to like literally just.
she said throw. And then she did it after saying, I know not to do this. Teenagers.
What?
I'm 27 in 3 days. What are you talking about?
What does mean?
Oh, do you have Nightbot to not do links?
Possibly.
Yeah. They just auto-timed out poor Mr. Maynard here, who was just trying to show you Mississippi chicken, I think.
Oh no!
It's an automatic setting with Nightbot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can change that.
So there's so much construction that one day, I think it was you, wasn't it, that said,
There we go. Got posted now. Thanks
Cool.
for the mods.
Yeah, Fallen Age.
Thank you.
Fallen Age got it. Thanks, Fallen Age.
that Kelsey once said, I think the official color of North Texas is
Is
construction
yeah,
orange.
neon orange.
I
for
say
all
that all the
cones.
time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's our state flower is construction cone.
The state flower.
Yeah.
It's no longer a blue planet.
Yeah, we're doing Mexican street corn. I mean, not right this second, but we are. That was my request. That was the one thing I wanted this weekend was street corn. And I had it
And
last night,
tacos and queso.
but that's not enough. I didn't specifically request those. You just knew. I specifically
you requested them in your mind.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so if you will chop that up. Normally this recipe would have like dry basil. I happen to have fresh basil. And it would go in the dressing, but I think we're just gonna pile it on top here instead because I think that'll be really good. And this is, boy, this has got a lot. I'm gonna half this recipe. I need red wine vinegar. Okay. Which I have somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's hard. Normally I talk about my recipes a lot, but Kelsey's here.
You can talk about your. Why are you not talking about? What does that mean? What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. You just
I didn't.
chat.
I didn't chop these into super tiny pieces, but I think that's correct, right? Or
It's
should they
fine.
have been a little bit smaller?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this.
I'll
this
tear it
way.
a little bit as I.
All right.
Sprinkle
So this is going to get a quarter cup olive oil. Let me do that first.
Rude, dark beer.
What?
You're a Game Boy. I'm a Witara Supervision. It's okay. Don't.
It's a
Thanks for
thing.
following Delta Retro.
It's a. It means I'm like a cheap knockoff, is what you're saying.
A cheap knockoff.
State
I
bug is
got it.
caterpillar? No, I don't get it. Because you turn into a butterfly? Like it's. Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's probably true.
Some red wine vinegar.
Mm.
Oh, we need
Yes,
some
it's good.
parsley minced. Can you mince some parsley for me?
Sure. Minced?
Minced.
Got it.
Is that like a dash or a pinch?
No, it's how you cut it.
That's a whole different thing. There you go.
You know that.
And then we need some sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
for
for
the
the dressing.
I'm making the dressing while she's chopping
Got it.
stuff
Okay,
over here.
that makes a lot more sense.
And I need teaspoons of that. And my teaspoon is miraculously clean. How's that?
Because Caterpillar's the construction. Okay.
Now it's making
I only know of
sense.
wait, why are they all
We're a little-
animals that start with C? Why are all construction companies?
Wait, which ones are there?
Cat and
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Those are the same.
They are?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the short version of it.
Yeah.
Kelsey's mind is
the two
blowing.
that I know are Caterpillar and Doosan.
Thanks for
And
following
I only know about
Lowe's.
Doosan because for some reason they keep sponsoring the Major League Baseball playoffs.
Okay.
So Kelsey's mind blown
In
was
case you
mine.
need construction equipment.
Kelsey's mind was blown earlier when I told her that Post Malone used to work
Oh,
at
yeah.
a Chicken Express nearby.
Post Malone is like a grade or two below me and worked at the Chicken Express that my ex-boyfriend and I went to all the time. So I absolutely got fried chicken from Post Malone and no one told me this. I mean, you just did, but
I did.
I made it this long without anyone telling me.
I drove by one day a while ago, and there was like so many people in this gigantic line, and found out that when his new Crocs came out, he had given all the employees there, plus like the first 150 people or something that showed up, free Crocs.
The only reason Post Malone even came up because I'm
Wait,
like,
that was supposed to go in here.
you didn't tell me that.
I did. I said for the dressing.
Oh,
That's okay.
well now it goes. The rest of it goes in here. There you go.
We were too busy with Post Malone stories.
I know.
I was telling my mom that I was only vaguely familiar. I was only like recently familiar with him because he did like a Pokemon concert where they fully animated Post Malone singing one of his songs alongside like Charizards going by and stuff, and it was crazy. And I was like, it was so random. And she's like, yeah, he's from here and he worked at that Chicken Express. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? What?
Okay, so I put some olives on here. Make your olives of choice. The recipe calls for black olives.
Back then he was pre-Malone.
He was pre-Malone.
No. I used to think that a prima donna was like before
What?
Madonna.
Are you sure that that was pre-Malone, or was that when he was just Malone?
Yeah, I think his name is. I don't think he has Malone in his name at all. Actually, his real name.
Well, but
Oh,
What's that?
okay. Can you take the eggs off? They need to go in. Okay, I've got feta
Stop.
cheese all over.
Morphine Bear says, "I knew Post Malone was a
Stop.
Pokemon."
yeah, it even sounds similar. You say it fast enough, they both sound the same. Puzzle. Puzzle.
How do I make ice cream? Hi, Cody. Oh,
Where's
hi,
my home?
Cody. It's like 100 degrees in Seattle right now, which it's also 100 degrees in Texas. But we have this thing here called air conditioning.
Sort of.
What do you mean sort of?
I mean, upstairs in the house, it's really hot right now.
It's fine. The rest of the house is like 2, so.
It's only 92 today. It's cooler here than Seattle, which is really weird.
So poor Cody is dying. He's doing his best at the International District store that has no air conditioning. Our apartment we bought like a window unit last year, but I mean it keeps the apartment from getting above 90. Like that's the best we can do. So he's picking me up tomorrow, or I'm
It's
coming home
miserable.
tomorrow.
Because it was that hot when I was there last August, and I had no air conditioning in the apartment I was
Yeah.
staying in.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That was not cool. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit over here. Is this in the way if I put it
No,
there?
you're good.
Okay. I am going to do another set of these since we're doing 2 different kinds of.
Yeah, if only
Okay,
this heat wave didn't happen on a weekend, I feel like it'd be easier for us to just like close the stores or something, or at least only be open like certain hours. But the weekend, people
People are there all
want,
hours.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I'm going to be doing that one more time with another half a dozen of eggs.
all right.
All right. So since we've been talking, tomatoes, red onions, I put some black olives on there. Normally you would shake the basil and the parsley into the dressing, but putting it on top I think is fine too. Use olives of your choice. And then there is feta cheese that I put on top. Uh-oh.
Rocky wants some sunglasses.
Rocky found some sunglasses over there.
You should put them on him.
And
They
I
look
That will
fabulous.
never work.
and I have some fresh feta here.
And also, all of these herbs are fresh too. I think
They
the
are-
parsley's not from your garden, but the basil is,
The
right?
basil is from my garden.
Yeah.
I have
I was inspired with you to start my herb garden. So.
which is hard to do when all you have is a small balcony.
Yeah. Cody's poor tomato plant died
Aww.
Oh.
in the heat. He didn't take
That
it
did
inside.
not dissolve quite, but it will.
I think we might be able to revive it. He brought it inside, I think. Show us Mito. Mito's not here.
You need lots of water for that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, if you're ever making this is just like a great barbecue salad, and do it ahead and stick it in the refrigerator, and then all of those flavors start to melt together. So it's actually better if it sits in the refrigerator for a little bit.
Interesting.
Who followed?
Thanks for following little Francois.
Huh?
I'm bad with names. I think
You're
it's
bad?
Francois. Little Francois.
Little Francois? Thank you for the follow. I'm so glad to see some new people in here tonight. I love my
Thank you.
loyal people, but I love having new people in here too. So, all right. So, what do we need to do? We need to
Take that out of the oven.
Let's see if it's ready.
Yeah, it did say I put it in for 35, and it did say 35 to 40. It's looking pretty good.
Thanks
Oh,
for
look
following
at that.
Chorus.
You want
Hi,
to bring
Chorus.
this camera over here to see?
Sure.
Yeah, you do it.
I don't. It's not quite ready yet. It's still a little too gooey on
A
the
little too
inside.
gooey. Too gooey of a butter cake.
Look at that.
Oh,
As we go into the oven.
so good.
All right. So we're gonna actually let that go for probably another 5 minutes.
You're setting the timer.
I'm setting the timer.
You did it.
I'm learning. Okay. Let's.
It's really good.
It's so good.
I love
Oh, it so
You-
smells.
it. You can't get gooey butter cake, I think, anywhere other than St. Louis.
You can.
Where?
Yeah. Well, Fifth Street Pizza has gooey batter cake.
Oh, the place that makes St. Louis food? Okay.
Funny how that works.
Mr.
But
Maynard once,
occasionally you find it in some bakeries.
Mr. Maynard once sent me some Prevel in the mail.
What? You can send me Prevel too, because
He also likes the terrible soda that you guys have in St. Louis. What is that called again? It's not terrible. It's fine.
I don't
It's
know.
like a citrus soda.
How do you really feel about it?
No, it's really not bad. It's just everything else in St. Louis is so good that I'm like, you don't have to do that one too. It's fine.
Mr. Maynard, we're gonna do toasted ravioli.
Ski. That's it.
sometime.
That's it.
What's it
Ski.
called?
Ski.
Ski. I have
Yeah.
never had that.
It's not terrible.
And
it's
Kelsey,
pretty
and
good.
Kelsey
but it's,
has convinced me not to try.
no, it's fine. You should try. You've never had it, really?
I have
Okay.
not.
I thought it was a St. Louis thing.
Oh, good. Okay. You know what we're gonna do
Toasted
next?
ravioli is the
To-
best.
The best, and St. Louis style pizza like Emo's. Kelsey sent me a big box of Emo's stuffed Prevel cheese.
Oh,
and
for
then
Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crust and the sauce and and then it had that basil parmesan stuff to put on the top.
Yeah, because now there's that Gold Belly thing where you can just like order stuff from places in other places. What am I saying?
Yes and yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can order food from other places in the U.S. is what I'm saying.
Alrighty. You know
The
what we're
smell
gonna do?
is amazing.
Corley, how can you not like Prevel? It's just,
Prevel
It's-
it melts so good. It's
isn't
such
it just a mix of mozzarella and provolone?
kind of like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what this is? This is
No.
the brisket.
It's meat. Woohoo. Cody, look at this. If you're here.
Is he watching?
He was. It's a lot of meat.
It is about 3.5 pounds. So we're gonna cut this because it says for the meat grinder. So if you weren't here earlier, Robbie's mom sent me for my birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago. She sent me a meat grinder so I can make my own. Start playing with ground beef. She wants me to make meatloaf, but we will make that at some point. But we're gonna do brisket.
Did you ever make meatloaf for us growing
Yeah,
up?
I sure did.
We did a couple times, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, my favorite one that I've tried was a smoked meatloaf. It was an Alton Brown recipe. It was so good. So I'm just cutting this into strips because that's what the directions for the KitchenAid attachment told me to do.
Are you supposed to like cut the fat off or anything or not? I think there's not that much.
We want some fat in our burgers.
Yeah, there's not that much on there.
No, this fat cap is really actually pretty small for brisket.
No, Rocky.
And there's the Velociraptor.
Oh,
There he is.
look, it's a
Somebody needs to
Rocky.
post some
I
Rocky
don't know which
faces.
camera you have on right now.
That
Both
was
of
the
them?
main
Okay.
one, but they're both on.
They're both on.
Okay.
No. Seriously.
Asking for trouble.
What are you doing?
Just showing him.
Thank you, Fallen Age, for the Rocky emoticon. I keep wanting to call it an
Emoticon.
emote. See, I don't know. I keep calling it
It's
the
very
wrong
old
thing.
school. I think that you called it that on MySpace, maybe.
Well, I think emoticons are specifically ones that you use
Or
like text for.
AIM or something.
The ones that you would use text for. So like, colon, close parenthesis. You know.
I am very old school. We were playing Jackbox games
Just
the other
old
night.
school. I'm just kidding.
What's going on over there,
We
old
were
school?
playing Jackbox games the other night, and the clue I gave to something was an elderly woman, and both of them typed in "mom" and ran from the room.
Yeah.
But it was funny, and then I
Having
immediately guessed Betty White and was correct.
And
so-
you were right.
Yeah. See?
Luckily, I did not have a knife in my hand at the moment.
But it was a good clue because you got it right. So
They did get it right.
All right.
All right.
Ham time? Or do you need?
I have meat on my.
You have meat hands.
I have meat hands. So
Meat
Robbie,
hands.
Meat!
Robbie, you want to go with her while she does that?
Or I'll just pull it out. It's fine.
That looks good.
It's still a little wobbly.
Is it? It may need to go stay in a
Look
little
at
bit
that.
longer.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that jiggle.
Yeah, let's keep it in there.
Like 2 more minutes.
I think
It's
more
done
than
on
that.
the sides. It's completely done on the sides. In fact, it's even
Yeah.
getting crispy.
Let's go 5 more minutes and
Okay.
then.
It's gonna be a little crusty on the side.
Hang on, I messed up again.
You messed up, no, you didn't.
I did.
Do you just make it 5 degrees Fahrenheit? Is that-
It'll go
there you
back
go.
to
Now try.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
5
it smells so good!
All right.
All right, when you take it out, just put it here.
Okay. It'll be a little crispy on the sides, but that's okay. Jackbox is
I'm
great.
gonna grind some meat.
I got my mom a Switch, and I think she only uses it for Jackbox. Oh my goodness. That was a good jump, Rocky, but no.
Nice try, kid.
All right, this is the first time we're using this, so we're gonna see if it works.
Haley says, I just got here. What have you done so far?
Why don't you let everybody know? Look.
Hang on.
Oh, look at that. The meat's coming out. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Is that so?
Anyways, we have made, what have we made so far? We've made a Greek tomato salad.
Uh-huh.
We've made a tomato bacon jam. I guess it's still not quite done yet, but it's still simmering. We're in the middle of making some deviled eggs.
And grinding up the meat, the brisket for our
Yep.
brisket burgers.
And we also made a cocktail called the Bichon Frisé because my mom has a Bichon Frisé, like the real dog.
But we made that because it's yummy.
It is yummy, but it's also got a great name.
It does have a great name. Uh-oh. Is that piece gonna go down? Oh.
I feel a little
like I'm on
love
worst
KitchenAid.
cooks. You would like a
I
KitchenAid?
would. I want one of the cool colored ones though. Sometimes I see them at well actually I don't really have department stores near me anymore, but I did. And I'd see them at like the Nordstrom or whatever, and they'd have like a yellow one, a blue one. I should just bite the bullet at some point.
All right. And there we go. Still coming out. We'll wait. We're waiting.
Coordinate Singularity says, I love the kitchen. It's clean, pretty, and so large you could park a truck in there. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big kitchen.
One of the reasons I bought this house at the time, all of it was like, it didn't look great. But I did like the space in it. All right, there we go. Look, we grabbed our own meat. That's so
Look at that.
exciting. Joyce, if you're watching, thank
She
you very
is,
much.
I think. Is that her?
It is, look, yay.
She says it works.
Yes, it does. So, how exciting is that? And I'm really looking forward to doing meatloaf when I'll use multiple kinds of meats to do that. So, thank you. I do. My backsplash, it has stone,
I like it too.
metal, and glass in it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the metal before.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's make some. All right, so here's what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Water's
Hang
boiling.
on. I see that.
Okay.
That's why I'm gonna do that.
There's so much going on.
And-
This is why I'm an okay cook, but I just can't do what she does because I cannot multitask like this. I can't have like 4 things going at once. I don't know how anyone does Thanksgiving. I genuinely don't understand Thanksgiving.
Liver pate. Okay, we'll do liver pate sometime, Joyce.
You're not a liver person, are you?
I love Braunschweiger.
What is?
You like
What did you just say to me?
Were
Why is
those
that
words?
food?
What?
You used to eat.
I was not together.
Braunschweiger.
Got it.
I used to make you guys sandwiches with Braunschweiger.
Okay.
A small pack of
Thanksgiving is a cooking marathon.
I gave you a scale. You see
Okay.
a scale?
Yes.
What you were going
Do I need to weigh myself?
Huh?
Do I need to weigh myself before and after this meal?
Yes. That's what it's there for.
I think she probably came alone.
Thank you for the follow. I'm running around like a crazy person.
You're running around like a perfectly sane person.
I'm wondering what she wants.
Just your love, mother.
Why won't she love me?
Okay. Kelsey.
I still don't know what you want me to do. with
You're
the
going to be
scale.
making hamburger patties.
Just make balls of meat?
Hamburger patties are not
Patties
balls.
of meat? Oh boy.
Alright.
Is it?
I got this.
Okay. Well, okay,
Is
the
it ready?
scale is for
Stay with
something.
her. Stay with her.
The scale is for something.
To weigh them. So
Yeah, but how much? I don't.
how much do you think we should make them? Quarter pound?
So like quarter
Third of a
pound?
Somewhere between there, yeah.
So somewhere between 0.25 and 0.33.
I want to do like 0.3. It's fine.
But it's in ounces.
Yes.
So there's 16 ounces?
Yes.
Okay. I should
So
know.
four-
this.
So
Yes, I know this because I.
4 to 5. Somewhere
4
in
to
there.
5.
4 to 5 ounces. Okay.
Ounces. How's that?
All right. Ooh, perfect 4.
Yeah.
Perfect 4. Then what do I do
This
with
might be a
it?
little bit runny. I don't know why this one didn't set.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
Well, maybe if it cools down, it will a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put these eggs away. I've got the eggs going again.
Thanksgiving is not that bad if you don't mind getting up at 5.
No, you cook some of the stuff ahead of time, so that on the day of,
So 2 days of
You
cooking.
know what Cody and I do on Thanksgiving, Mom?
you come here.
No, we usually work at the store.
Oh no, you need to come here.
Okay.
So make sure these are like enough so that they don't fall apart, because these are gonna be
So
a
I
little
gotta like
tender.
really.
A little bit. Like we don't want
squeeze
to
'em.
overwork the meat, but we
Okay.
do want them to not fall apart because then they'll be fire.
I am nailing this.
You know,
in
when
the
I
weight department here. Not in anything else, but
Way to
in.
go, Slugger.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Robbie and I were at a barbecue place the other night, at Feed Store Barbecue in South Lake, which is amazing. And the guy, we were like, we need a pound of this, a pound of this, and a pound of this. And he sliced some stuff up and put it on the scale, and everything was either 1.01, 1.02, or 1.03, which I thought was pretty dang good.
That is pretty
Come
dang
back
good.
to a boil.
It'll get there.
Uh-oh, are we almost done?
We have used a lot of ice today.
We have. Okay. What do I still need? Stuff for the deviled eggs. You're making burgers.
I'm making burgers. What about the corn?
Oh, corn. Somebody can chef the corn.
See?
I give you corn.
Jimmy can crack corn. Hey.
No, I give you corn to chef.
Oh shucks.
I got one more. Hang on. But thank you for offering.
Rocky?
I'm dropping
Put it down.
corn.
Corn. All right. Well, you know what? While Kelsey's doing that, and before we can get to the deviled eggs,
No, Rocky.
and before we get to the deviled eggs, I got a game for
Rocky,
us.
dude.
A game.
game?
bro.
A game. Yeah.
Down. Hey.
In this bag,
Look at this.
I hold an ingredient that I use quite often. I probably haven't used it on the stream, maybe once on the stream or twice. So I would like you guys to guess what's in the bag. Whoever guesses first, I'll give you a clue if nobody guesses right away.
Down.
I'm going to gift you a sub.
Down.
Ooh, gift sub.
Yep.
Give some.
Yep. So what? I'll shake it.
What's in the
So it's
bag?
not breakable,
Oh, Bill Clinton's cell phone.
but
You use that in cooking?
it's a
All the
cookie. It is
time.
an ingredient to cook with. So
Clock starts now.
please don't pee down.
I think it's
It's
shallots.
fine.
So
Hot peppers,
Shallots.
Hot
That's my
peppers.
guess.
truffles.
I wish I could afford truffles.
Gotta be shallots.
You don't get to guess.
You don't get to guess, yeah.
I'm just
But
guessing.
it's not a shallot.
Well,
Butter.
Butter?
Butter's a
No.
good guess.
No. Garlic is a good guess. Not that.
You're gonna give what's the hint?
What is the hint? You might-
Cilantro, mushrooms.
Cilantro is a good.
Butter.
It's not
yeah.
used in every meal.
It's not used in every meal. That's true. You might use it in Asian cooking.
There you go. That's a good hint.
Ooh, good clue.
You might use it in.
Ginger.
Someone get it?
Delta Retro got it.
All
It
right.
is. It's ginger.
Yay.
This is one of my favorite ingredients. Is ginger. It's spicy and a little sweet. And Robbie's gonna gift you a sub. Thanks for guessing.
Delta Retro, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Delta Retro.
You can just click on
So,
their name and then.
I see a bunch of you got it afterwards, but Delta Retro got in there first with that. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of do that every time is come up with an ingredient for you guys to guess.
I like that.
So,
All right. Here's a question for you, Mom. Do you
Okay.
think it's a good idea putting bourbon into a cake? I saw a video where a guy put some Japanese honey bourbon into his cake and it looked yummy, but what do you think about
oh,
these?
bourbon and cakes, depending on what the ingredients are that you got in the cake, it's going to be, it can be really awesome. Like if you even do like a peach cobbler with some bourbon would be good. But
That
yeah.
sounds good. I think
Bourbon and chocolate. I made, okay, one of my favorite desserts I made, and now I'm thinking about it, so now I'm gonna have to make it one night, was a bacon bourbon brownie.
What?
Yep.
That sounds
It's
kind of
so
crazy.
good. Yeah. So,
I'm not a big fan of the rum cake stuff. I always feel like I don't feel like rum has a good flavor
you
for
have,
that.
you have to use it properly. What's great about rum is it's made from sugar cane.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I never taste. I don't know. I always just feel like. Wait,
You don't need it anymore. You have one more burger left in there.
fine.
Oops, I'm spilling my drink. I'm just gonna point out my
She's super
wonderful
bright.
apron from Venom Rex that he gave me for my birthday.
It's refusing to work.
It was her birthday the other day.
So Robbie is working on the gift sub. He tells me it's refusing to work over there, but he'll figure it out because he does that a lot. So It was a chocolate cake with bourbon would be so good.
Oh, hi, Pebbles.
That'd be so good. Pebbles is there, huh?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Also
you
known
for
as
the happy
Petrodactyl.
late birthday. You know, in a few days it's Kelsey's birthday.
That's true.
So let's see, your birthday is on Thursday? Yeah, it's on Thursday.
I don't know what day.
Or is it
anything
on-
It's
yeah,
July
no, it's on-
1st. That's
Right,
the day.
I think that's Thursday. On Thursday, I'm gonna make the thing my mom made for your birthday.
I couldn't get the computer to work, so I just did it.
Oh, okay. So the gifts from your account? Okay, so you'll see it'll come from Drink More Arsenic, which I've said multiple times.
We
I
try
don't know
to
if
do
that's
it here
good
in this
for
kitchen.
somebody who is, look, I'm not paying attention to these eggs, so we'll see how they turn out over here, since I'm not paying attention to them. So your gift sub will come from Drink More Arsenic, which
Already done.
again,
Already happened. You're good.
I know. I'm stating so she doesn't go, who's this? It's not Dana's kitchen. And Drink More Arsenic, I kind of feel like not a good name
It's a great name.
for somebody working on a cooking show. But anyway.
It's
Oh,
fine.
thank you for all the belated birthday wishes. Thank you, guys. So,
My drink is all gone.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
So, all right.
Corn?
Still working on this. Kimona's working on the corn.
Corn.
Yep. So we can look and see if there's anything we can. You know what we should do?
What should we do?
We should probably
Oh, thanks
start.
for the gift sub, Eris.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you, Eris. Okay. What we need to do is start prepping the things for the deviled eggs.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Tex-Mex deviled eggs.
So there's that, and then there's the blue devils. And I don't think there's anything we really need to prep for that. But for this, we need cilantro.
Diced green onions. Jalapeno.
And you
Or
can choose. Do you want
serrano.
jalapeno, or do you want a Fresno pepper?
I
want
don't
red
know
or
that
green?
I don't know what Fresno peppers taste like. So is that what we're going? Are they
That's what we're
more
gonna
or
go.
less spicy than jalapeno?
They're about the same,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Because I like serranos for sure.
I don't have any serranos. That's a jalapeno.
I know.
Okay. Would you like a cutting board?
Yes.
I'm here for those of you who have joined us recently with my wonderful daughter who lives very far away, who stood in the middle of Texas and went, how far can I get from Texas? And thought of either Boston or Seattle, and ended up in Seattle, where everything has worked out pretty good for her.
It has.
So,
Thanks for
Anyway.
following the one JAT.
This looks
thanks
sad.
for following. Thanks for being here. So jalapeno, we're
Kevin
in
says
Texas.
jalapeno, we're in Texas.
I know, but okay. We can
I don't.
I like
You have
Fre-
changed the course of our lives and our meal
Fre-
forever, Kevin.
Fresno. I mean, Fresno's.
Fresno's in California, isn't it?
Well, the city is, but it's
Yeah.
used in a lot of southwestern cookery.
We're not in California though, are we?
No.
You ever been to the city of jalapeno?
Here. Can I show you how to work that?
It's like this. I know. I'm just not good at it.
You know how you get good at things?
By practicing. Does anyone ever talk to their moms? This is what they do.
I'm still a mom. Still a mom.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. I don't have a screen turned towards me that shows me this, so Robbie is being my cheerleader back there for all of that.
We'll upgrade at some point.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. We have a better stand for the other camera now so that we can set it and you can see what we're doing over here. What was I gonna do?
I don't know.
Me either. Where did I, oh, yeah, they're over here. Can I have these? Thank you. I'm gonna start peeling eggs while Kelsey's over here
Cool.
doing her thing. I've got so much stuff everywhere, Robbie.
Need a bigger kitchen.
I need a bigger.
You do not need a bigger kitchen. You have the world's largest kitchen.
I do not know. The kitchen in the last house was way bigger than this.
You still have a very large kitchen.
I do have a big kitchen. I understand.
I bring you corns.
Yay! Is the grill going, Robbie?
Not yet.
That sounds like a Robbie
Is it
problem.
is it ready for grilling?
Like a problem.
Soon.
Soon.
Because you've got corn and burgers.
I don't
Let's
know how
see.
to talk about food, but I'm pretty sure something I should say is that you always take the seeds out of jalapenos.
Always take the seeds out and don't put your fingers in your eyes if you've been chopping
Mhm.
jalapenos.
Or on any other sensitive
Fear
parts
me,
of your
those
body.
from Iowa.
I
Fear me.
do it all the time. I end up with my eyes watering almost every time I chop up the jalapenos because I am very bad at that.
Are you doing a charcoal or a gas grill?
I only have a gas grill at the moment. We're working on getting a gas grill, a charcoal grill or a
Wait,
smoker,
see,
but we're not
we're
sure
in
yet.
Texas, so it's propane accessories only.
Huh?
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill. You ever seen King of the Hill?
Oh, yeah. I have. There's somebody on a show, is Jeremy's Farm, or what's it called?
Jeremy runs a farm, or yeah, something like that.
I think it's Jeremy's Farm, and he was on,
Thanks for following. Mago Gamer?
Mago,
1981?
1981. Thank you if Robbie gives you a thumbs up. Robbie was born in 1981.
Robbie's young.
He thinks it's a good year.
But back to your story.
Yeah, so there's a guy on there who fixes his fences, and you can't understand a single.
Yeah, I worked with a boomhauer.
Yeah, total real life boomhauer.
Yeah, I worked with one of
those.
those.
He sits there and goes,
And Jeremy's just like, yes.
yes. Mhm.
Bottle.
Yeah, when I worked at the Rangers ballpark in Arlington, I worked with a real life boomhauer,
Did you?
and it was awesome. I always talked to him just because I wanted to talk to him and hear more real life boomhauer.
Yeah,
like that.
We're going to put up a grill man over there, Mr. Man, to go put them all the stuff in the bowl man.
I don't know how much jalapeno I'm supposed to be making.
How much does it say? It says a whole
An
one.
entire one? Alright.
All right, so
Jalapeno.
question for you guys. I'm really kind of a salt and girl person when it comes to putting seasoning on my burgers. Occasionally I'll add some other stuff on it. What do you like to put on your burgers? What kind of seasonings?
Oh, just seasoning?
Yeah, what kind of seasoning before you throw it on the grill or in the pan? Do
We
you
just have burger seasoning. It's like from Williams Sonoma. It's just
Yeah, you gave me
burger
like
seasoning.
You gave me like a beef dry rub once that's really good.
That one's
I use
good.
that all the time.
Was that the one from Bucky's?
Yeah.
We're so Texan here. Oh my god.
It was good! What do
Yeah.
you want?
There's actually a brisket rub that I really like. It's not from Bucky's. By the way, I want you to take a look at these and how clean these are coming when you do it right. That they don't, like the egg doesn't come apart or peel off. You just get the shell and you get a nice egg there. Because I remember I used to just get so upset because they
Nice
always
egg.
they looked so bad because I'd lose half the egg as I was trying to take the shell off. So, let's see, garlic, onion, lots of pepper, absolute. Montreal seasoning's really good on there too. Onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, yeah, that would be good.
I put
Dash of mustard powder.
I put garlic powder on everything.
Yeah, same. Me too.
I put real garlic in it almost everything.
Well, that too sometimes, but yes, hello Rocky.
see how easy these are peeling?
You make mac and cheese.
That's good. Sauteed onion and garlic. Now, see, I caramelized some onions. I put that on my burger all the time. Since we're making tomato bacon jam, how is it going over here, by the way? Pretty good.
I need some cilantro.
Okay, it's in the on the top shelf in there. Okay. But I love caramelized onions. That's one of my favorite things
how much
too.
cilantro
I have a lot
are
of
you?
favorite things. I have like 30 of them. Bucky's can't be beat, you know. Yeah, they do have some good stuff there. They have pretty decent brisket sandwiches too. Did you know that?
That doesn't surprise me.
Look at that.
What,
Now I'm
how
just
good
gonna-
your egg peeling?
Yeah,
skills
except that I
are?
haven't set a timer for these other eggs.
my God.
So
Mother.
we'll see what happens with them.
I was holding a knife, so I quickly realized that I should not turn around, actually.
What happened? This is my fault because I didn't put the cup back. Ah, Robbie is getting the grill ready.
Woohoo! Grill Master Robbie.
With a special plate.
It's already out underneath that white plate there.
Oh, it's hiding. There we go.
Yes, it's hiding.
Make it and I add the powder and milk.
That was a close call, yes. Bacon. So, of course,
As
bacon.
a seasoning?
As of course, cheese and all the caramelized onions. I was just wondering if anybody had any interesting seasonings that they do as
I
well.
don't know, just rub some bacon on it. Just
I
like,
guess you could.
yeah.
You know, you could take the bacon, cook it a little bit, and then put it in the middle of the patties.
You could.
And then get a mouthful of bacon and everybody.
In Minneapolis, what they do is they put cheese in the middle of the patties.
Yep.
And they call it a Juicy Lucy or something like that.
Awesome. Powdered milk all day. Awesome. All right. You've got that going.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine. So now we're just waiting for eggs. You know, we can make, which one should we make first? You want to make the jalapeno eggs first?
I mean, I'm getting most of the stuff prepared for that already, so.
Okay. All right. Since you are over there and I've said all right now about 8 times.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
Here's what we're going to do now.
Is the camera on us?
The little one's over here too.
Okay.
There.
Egg.
You're going to cut that in half.
I'm gonna cut it in half.
Okay, I'll cut it in half then.
It's your kitchen. I,
My
don't know. I
kitchen?
just say that occasionally. I just,
To be a pain in the
yeah, I
butt.
know. I mean, I've been doing stuff.
I'm going to take the yolks
What do you mean
out
my
and put them in
kitchen?
here.
Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You want to start? I'm going to get us something to put the eggs in. Or on.
You got a po' boy. That sounds good.
Dillsbury po' boy.
Yes.
Thanks, it was funny.
Those burgers are in my way.
Oops.
No, that's off the edge of the counter. He will totally get that. Here, let's move this.
I feel like the common denominator here is that Rocky is a pain in the butt.
That's
That's
true.
That's true. All right, so the first ones we're gonna make here are these Tex-Mex deviled eggs. So Kelsey is taking all the yolks out, and then this has to mash the yolks and stir in the green onions,
Sit
and
down.
then things like the mayonnaise
Sit
and
down.
mustard. But
Well-
I don't think I want the
Rocky.
green onions in there before I put the mayonnaise and the mustard.
Well,
in there.
I'm the green onions and the jalapenos are one and the same right now, so.
No, but I know, but I don't want them put in first. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. I don't know why it makes sense,
Okay.
but I get what you're suggesting.
Okay. That's good. You want to do the eggs need to be mashed up first, or everything else just kind of falls apart. In my
Look,
opinion.
there can't be two of you from Texas making bad puns. Alright?
Get down. Get down, buddy. You got to be joking with that.
Maybe,
That's
maybe
funny.
Tricky's not here anymore. Maybe you're allowed to be the bad puns in Texas, Gail.
I need a 1/4 cup of mayo.
You need a 1/4 cup of milk.
Oh, okay. Get a fork and start mashing these up.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I don't have a timer on these, so I don't know if they're done over here. These other eggs.
Is this a theme? That you just don't do timers?
No, my theme is I don't measure stuff. The accidents and mistakes are that I forget to put the timer on all the time.
Okay. That's true, you have a kid on the way. You're gonna make a great dad, I can tell from all of these dad jokes.
The rocket vegetable in your burgers?
The vegetable.
What do you think that is? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means. The Rock? What does that mean?
I see. Is it Kevin? Is that his name? KT
Mhm.
Shane. You need to practice your bad
Mhm.
your bad dad
Bad Dad.
Words.
bad dad
She'll get it eventually.
puns. No, your bad puns by dad. Dad's bad.
It's-
I'm getting
It's
loopy.
okay.
I'm getting loopy. Look, I meant
In
to set
England,
a
we call.
timer.
Oh, it's arugula.
Arugula.
Apparently, that's what they call it in the UK. I did not know that. That is. I learned that today.
Oh, I
Cool.
did too. Okay, now mush all that together.
All right.
I'll put that in there too. And then we're going to put a little mustard in there.
Yeah, that was not a measurement. You're right.
Yeah, go ahead. We can stick them in the oven if we need them to stay warm.
I love deviled eggs. They are so good.
We got the funk.
Now get that one.
That's just it. We've got the funk.
That's it.
Yeah. Nothing else. Sorry.
How's that jam doing?
We got the jam.
Pretty good. Let me take a
This is
look.
a little lumpy.
Keep stirring it.
I'm
You can
currently stirring it.
as long as all the big hunks are out, it's fine. It'll taste fine.
You're
May not be
big
as
hunks.
pretty. I'm gonna actually let this go. It's
I
too
thought you
much.
were about to say I'm actually into hunks.
This is not jamming up.
It's not jamming up.
Not jamming up. That's okay. We're gonna leave the top off and turn up the heat a little bit.
We got a real jam going.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
I don't think I'm singing the lyrics right, but
It's
the
your
point
dance,
is jam.
It's your dance at the Space Jam.
So much liquid.
All right.
Drain some of the liquid.
Anyway, I drank some of the liquid.
It tastes really good though. It tastes.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys want to taste too?
Really good.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you can put that cilantro and all of that in there when you're ready.
I just all of this added in now.
Yep. All right. Robbie is outside, starting to grill the burgers, right? Is that what you're doing? The beeping is his new toy, his thermometer.
You don't have burgers in the UK, really?
Oh, no, that's not true. I had burgers when I was there. They just taste very different. Like the meat is like in smaller hunks or something. It tastes a little strange. So, eggs are amazing. And when
Yes.
people are like, don't eat so many eggs or only eat the egg whites, I think
I
they're
eat so many eggs.
Crazy.
I eat so many eggs.
I don't know if these eggs are done.
I'm such an egg person. You know what there needs to be more of in the world?
Eggs?
Well, yeah, but I have a slightly more specific thing.
Deviled eggs?
There needs to be places that serve breakfast food, but like for dinner, like egg dishes, but then you can also get a cocktail with it, that kind of thing.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Robbie is stealing a camera and taking it outside for you guys so you can watch him grill.
Look at that.
Awesome.
Doesn't that look good?
So this is the best way to fill this.
To make it like a pastry.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do this, and you are going to.
I'm going to attempt to shovel it in here.
Mm-hmm.
You are asking the least coordinated person in the family to do the most highly coordinated task. Sounds difficult.
It's just putting eggs in a
Eggs in a basket? Huh? You're not supposed to count them before they hatch or something, or not?
Yeah, I think you're right,
supposed to put
Kevin.
all of them in one basket.
I think you're right, Kevin, but I have a lot of friends who, I know it doesn't look like, but I have a lot of friends who work out constantly, and they take I've watched them like take 6 hard-boiled eggs and take the yolk out of every single one and throw it away and just eat the egg whites. And I'm like, why?
Just
like,
buy egg beaters.
It's just, well, you can't hard-boil egg beaters.
Oh.
They want hard-boiled eggs. To me, that's like, there's so many good things actually in the yolk for you. There's a lot of minerals and stuff in there that are anti-inflammatory, that are good for your brain. So, all right, we will do this now. Oh my gosh, I say all right so much.
You're okay.
All right.
You become egg intolerant.
Mom, it's all right.
It's all right. You'll stop saying all right sometime. All right.
So here we go.
Deviled eggs topped with Johnny's Salad Elegant Seasoning. I've never heard of that. Sounds good.
There we go.
Do we have camera on any of this?
No, because he took
Oh, 'cause it's
he took
outside.
the mobile one out there. We're getting close. Oh, you need to take the corn out and make sure that
Ooh.
gets on the grill too.
Can I tag you in for a minute? I need to sit down.
Sure.
I don't know that there's anything that needs to be.
I'll be back.
Robbie's favorite is when I have leftover egg stuff. And then he takes the bag and just goes,
Yeah. I like egg stuff.
you do?
Me when I had a chicken.
Oh, did you add any salt or pepper to this?
You didn't tell me to.
True.
I did exactly what you told me to do. I like to blame you for all of my shortcomings.
I see that. That's fine. You just do that. All right. What I would like you to do then is take the salt.
Mm-hmm.
This needs a little bit of salt.
A squinch. What did you call it?
Just here, yeah, just take a teeny tiny bit.
Do-do-do.
Right,
Do-do-do.
exactly like that.
Do-do-do.
Perfect.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Yeah, just like that.
That is 100% perfect right there.
Do-do. Do-do-do.
I think I'm making a mess.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Which is okay, I don't mind. I don't have to do the dishes. Because Robbie loves to do the dishes. What?
It's fine.
You need pepper too?
You saw this on the top rack or down on the bottom?
Just
It
like a
needs
little.
to char a little bit. So we're
I'll find
making
it.
the Mexican street corn, and you need to put that on a grill, or I could put it on the gas stove here, but you want it to char a little bit on all the different sides of it.
Pequeño pepper.
All right, let me see if these came out okay.
Yes, no on the pepper.
What? No pepper.
I lost my phone.
You did.
I don't know where my phone is.
See, I knew the other ones were going to come out perfect, even though I forgot to put a timer on. I knew I was pretty close. So let's see if the yolks are done on this.
Brilliant.
Oh, they got a little overdone, but they're okay. All right, so Kelsey,
Yes.
Or I can help you too. I'm here.
Okay.
Also.
Okay, if you want to find a bowl, like another bowl, I know it may be in the dishwasher, or is there any up there?
Like a bigger bowl.
Like the size we were just using,
I
like
wasn't
cereal,
paying
like a
attention.
cereal bowl.
Cereal bowl, got it.
Yeah.
It's all hot. Ah. Oh, it burned and scalded me.
Let's make it cool down a little bit before we start putting eggs.
It's
in
not.
the
It's
bigger
not that
bowl.
hot. It's warm.
Stick that in the water over there. You
It's-
usually
it's so
give your old
springy.
dog your egg yolks. Why don't you eat them yourself? And you drown, Aladdin's girl, you drown your eggs in ketchup? That's a travesty. Eggs are so good.
Eggs and ketchup is a fairly
No, but I mean,
acceptable
but to
thing.
drown them in the ketchup.
That could mean anything.
I take it is that you drown them.
Some people think drowning ketchup is like a tablespoon. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. You do that.
Thanks for following Beer in the Clear.
Thanks, Beer in the Clear, for coming. You don't care for the taste of the yolks? Okay. You put that in the water? I'm only putting these back in the water to get any little pieces of shells off of them.
Mm.
And so what you can do then is start to cut the eggs in half and put the yolks in the bowl that you
Do
just
what?
got out. Get these yolks out and put the yolks in the bowl.
These eggs?
I'm gonna bring them over to you, but start with the one that's over here,
And how about, do I use a spoon or?
or your fingers. But you need the bowl.
Well, I was gonna take them over there.
No, you can do it right there.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna bring everything to you, because then you're gonna put the other half over there. See,
I see.
much easier than me moving everything over there.
Covers them all over with ketchup so you can't see any egg.
That's too much.
I am using. That's a great question. I'm going to be using cotija cheese on my Mexican street corn.
Do I put these over here?
Yes.
When they're scooped?
Once
Do these get any like paprika or any fuzzy dust or something?
fuzzy dust would be good on them. That's a good call.
Where
the
is it?
fuzzy-
I couldn't find it yesterday. I was looking for it.
Rocky.
Rocky has the fuzzy dust? I don't believe you.
It has been found.
Right there.
I was looking in the spice drawer,
Can I
so
use
I don't
that-
think
That's
I
also
was...
a
Can I
spice
use
mix.
that knife for getting the yolks out?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, you can do
I just
that.
wanted to make sure it wasn't used with like raw eggs.
Huh? No. I hope this jam
Jams?
comes.
Is it jamming?
It's. I think I should.
Wow,
have probably
400
done-
points
400 points.
for jamming.
Ah.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Yes, I understood.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
I just
Speaking
have
of
to
jamming,
make sure.
You did unlock another
Oh,
emote today.
you don't
I
even
did.
have to use that knife. Watch this.
So
We'll
that
get another emote.
Well, I couldn't
Soon.
do that.
hopefully by Thursday.
Thursday.
I broke the egg.
No, just put your thumb in there.
But when I do, it doesn't come out like that.
Okay, then I'll do it.
You have a delicate touch
You have a
that I
delicate
don't
thumb.
that I do not contain.
My
Oh,
thumb
there
is
we go.
very delicate.
Never mind, I nailed it.
Life. I am going to need to chop up some more cinnamon.
Oh no, I broke one.
It's going to taste
I ruined everything. Yeah, this one's just kind of ruined. I don't know what to do about that one. Sorry.
Here's some cheese. All right, you guys want I'm going to give you guys the recipe for this.
Okay.
Recipe.
So you're going to do the same thing with the egg yolks, Kelsey?
The recipe.
Recipe.
And then you're going to need some mayo and some Dijon. And here's your blue cheese.
Okay, where'd the fork go?
Probably into the sink.
Okay. Can you give me another fork, Mona?
We like to make
Is that true, Kelsey?
as many dishes.
What?
Do you wear sunglasses indoors? So you're-
I mean, I did 1 second ago, but yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you're very
you
hollow
go.
for that.
Do you want to taste that?
I'm very hungover. Just kidding. I'm really not.
Oh, you're so drunk.
And I need mayonnaise too. Where did I put the
Rocky's just down there waiting for someone to drop something.
He sure is.
And he's
How
smart
many
to
years
hang
of
around
film
by
is
me.
this?
Because I drop things all the time.
So if this were your Mima, she would measure everything perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
This calls for 2 tablespoons. Words. 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons of mayo. I would just like do a couple like this.
Yeah.
In there.
Is that for me or is that for you?
This is for me
Oh.
because I'm starting on.
And I lost my assistant too? Okay. Guess my break is over.
Your break is over.
So sorry.
Our burgers are almost
I don't
done.
see the recipe, so what did you
It's
say?
right there under your arm.
Oh, this is a tiny Look at it. Look how tiny that is.
I know it's from Mima's style. And I need a cotija cheese. Yeah, I need cotija.
Alright, hope that was close. 2 tablespoons and 2
If your friend is there, see, look, I have my Emo's pizza cheese still, a little bit
A
left.
little bit left. Slightly more than a teaspoon of mustard, that's okay.
It'll still taste delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's coding in to teach Dana how to grill a steak.
I taught him how to grill a
I
steak.
think it's gonna go the other way around. Well, yeah, but he doesn't want to hear about your science.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use science.
That's cheating.
Non-science steak guy.
Can I use this knife, please?
Only if you don't stab me.
You take all the fun out of cooking.
Come on, where's the spirit, Kels?
From like a graveyard or something?
Oh.
Spirit Halloween?
Yeah, yeah, like in an abandoned Ross or something.
Ross!
All right, so if you're wondering what Kelsey's doing, she is making these blue devil eggs, and so she has got the egg yolks and some mayonnaise and some mustard in there, and then she's going to crumble up some blue cheese in there, and then we're going to put that in another little bag and I'll let you fill the things, and then you put some bacon on the top. I think the fuzzy stuff was a good call.
Thank you.
I'm just chopping stuff and measuring stuff over here for the street corn that we're doing. So I've got over there, I've got some Mexican crema, I've got some cilantro, I've got
that's good
mayo. Normally I would chop up a garlic clove, but I think today we're just going to use some garlic powder. And then, yeah, then we've got like some chipotle pepper to put on it, some cotija cheese. Do you think that's enough blue cheese? Probably a little bit more.
More. Yeah, a little more.
More.
We're also going to add bacon to this.
So I think the bacon, I thought you were going to put the bacon
It
on
goes on
top.
top, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just,
And we're using real
Crumbling it
bacon,
up
even
smaller.
though my mom's recipe said use bacon bits. And I'm like, no.
these are sort of Grummy's siblings. One of them is. Otis once lived with Grummy. But Rocky is new.
Rocky's birthday is actually coming up on July 7th. He'll
Is
be
it his
one.
first birthday? Oh.
Yeah, he'll be one.
What a precious little snot angel.
What a precious velociraptor.
Yes. He is a precious velociraptor. That is exactly right.
I don't know, I feel like there maybe wasn't enough sugar in this or something for it to gel.
Yeah, what the heck? Can we just retroactively add some sugar?
Oddly, the dogs are following me inside, guys.
Ooh, those
Just
burgers
need
look
a-
good.
How about if we put those in the oven? Is the corn still out there?
Everyone's saying those burgers, dang, they look so good.
Are they done? Oh, did you burn yourself? Aw, here. Aw.
Rookie mistake. How long on the corn you think?
What?
How long on the corn you think?
Just till it chars.
Okay. I turned them over.
Oh my gosh, I'm using so many bowls. So many things.
What else can you use other than sugar to make this gel? Do you know?
I mean, gel.
Gel?
Gelatin. But
Gelatine.
I wouldn't want to do that now.
Okay.
I'll put a little more sugar in it. I just gotta find some since we've used it.
We have the
So
raw
salty.
sugar still.
Huh?
We have the raw sugar still.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. I just hate to put it in when it's not really dissolved. but
Yeah. So with this recipe, we didn't quite.
It didn't quite do it,
Didn't
and I've
quite
made it.
do-
I've made it multiple times before, so I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
Did you spill some?
just a little bit. It's fine. Just enough to make a really nice sound.
Okay.
That's the way to do it.
It's not chili. It is tomato bacon jam. It's supposed to be jam. It's really not jamming.
It's not jamming. It's not gelling like the jam should. I'm being very careful to not stab anybody.
That's great.
I know. I care
Thank
about
you.
I care about
Wow.
you. All right, I am making my own elote seasoning, but I gotta tell you, this from Trader Joe's, this elote seasoning, if you don't want to have a whole bunch of herbs and stuff, is really fabulous. And I know Kelsey is manning the chat over here, so so tomato bacon jam. Robbie's outside, but now he's in, and bacon, it makes almost everything taste good. I think it's
So this is ready for the eggs, but I need one of them bags.
one of them bags.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Pomona can help you with this.
All right.
I was about to. Okay.
You were about to help me with this. Yeah, you were. This is awesome.
So you can hold the bag, or you can scoop into the bag while she holds the bag. You want to try and get as much into the corner like that. So I usually do
I'm
this.
sorry, my ADD made all of that.
Just
I
hold it
processed-
like
Hold the
that.
bag.
Hold it
the
like
bag
that.
Okay. I was about to say I processed
Nope,
the
that's all right.
noise. I had nothing
I've
else.
been there,
Are you
done
okay?
that, totally understand.
You should put some soy sauce on it.
I will.
All right, so we're gonna try to get into this corner. So just kind of, yeah, there you go.
It's horsey sauce.
I like how they're working together. It's so sweet.
Yeah, working on the horsey sauce.
Oh, I need to get a lime. Everybody's in the same place.
Yeah, you were the one that wanted all these cooks in the kitchen
Takes a lot to.
to make some eggs.
Woo! It's
Too
getting hot
many
here.
cooks will spoil the eggs.
Robbie is sweating.
Mona and Kels, Mona and Kels.
All right, we did it.
There you go.
Now I need to.
Slice it.
I need like scissors or something.
You have to give it the slice.
There.
Can you hand the scissors to her?
You need that in your belly. Whoa!
I was gonna cut the bag open.
All
Don't
right,
freak
man.
out.
I'm gonna freak out. You're stabbing me with scissors.
I'm literally not stabbing you.
You
I'm
are-
stabbing the bag.
You are currently stabbing
The
me.
sounds of having my children.
You are baby. You are tiny baby. Walk up and I can
So is the corn in, or is it still
Oh,
on?
right, there's still corn out there.
There's corn.
I'll go grab the corn with the plate.
There's a plate there.
If you want me to assault you so bad, then check. Oh, hang on. Rocky's gonna chase the raccoon if I throw it at you.
Oops.
So while Kelsey is filling those up, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing over here.
What have you been doing?
Out of camera range. I am making the stuff for the street corn. So it's kind of weird if you've never had street corn to think about it. You make kind of a sauce out of sour cream and mayonnaise and cilantro and chipotle powder and garlic, salt and pepper, and you mix it all up. And then when the corn comes off the grill, you take the corn, put it on the grill until you start to char the corn a little bit, and then you roll it in this, and then you put the cotija cheese on it. Now sometimes you'll see people sprinkle the cilantro on afterwards, but I've just put it in the sauce because it's faster that way.
Did you know in Turkish, Dana means male cow? According to someone in chat. So this is the kitchen
Of the
a
male
cow.
cow?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I gotta put the bacon on these guys.
Yeah. And this needed more salt.
I don't feel like these bacon bits are bit enough. They're more bacon than bits.
That's better. I also think it.
Oops. That's alright, that one can have bacon on it too.
We're getting quiet in here. What's happening?
Cooking, aka the everyone stabs Kelsey stream.
Okay.
No, not okay. What do you mean okay?
Sounds very
What
violent.
kind of mom are you? That's just okay?
Codename JK. She's the
Yeah.
one. She's the one who had the knife. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. They don't have a knife.
So I'm going to show you the easiest way to coat corn. in this stuff. As I reach over the hot stove, don't do this at home, children. Okay.
All the devil does
Put
is
it on a baking sheet, and then start slathering this on like this, and then roll it around so that you get all sides covered on it.
Don't these usually have paprika on them?
The Blue Devils, you can put paprika on them if you want. I think it'll be fine.
I thought they usually did.
Regular deviled eggs almost always do.
So maybe not these.
So we're gonna do this and get these covered. And that, I just think this is the easiest, least messy way to do it, because then you're only cleaning up the baking pan.
That's smart. You're smart.
I'm smart. Look at that, my child thinks I'm smart.
You are smart.
I know that. I just don't know that my children know that.
Well, I also know that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now for what I think is the best part is the cotija cheese. And I don't know what that is on there. Apparently
You know
it
what's
had
very
something
silly about this apron?
What? The pockets.
Why are the pockets here?
Well, we had to make the top so short because you're not very tall.
You didn't make this apron? What do you mean?
This part around your neck. So
Oh,
normally
is
it would
this
be
normally
hanging
supposed to be?
down further.
I love pillow tea. It's one of my favorite things.
And if you want it as a side dish and not on the cob, you can put it in a dish.
That's how I usually like to eat
Right.
it. But
Take the corn off of the cob.
is good
First,
too.
you still need to take that corn and char it, and then you cut it off, and then you just add all of these things into a cup or in with the corn, mix it in. So there's that. We're so close to being ready to eat.
Good.
Food, everybody's dying
gooey
here.
butter cake needs powdered sugar.
Huh? Oh, it does need powdered sugar.
Yeah.
You're right.
Where's that?
Right here.
You put it in a little. I saw something.
There it
Not
is.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah. You want to grab a camera and bring it over here?
I'll let you do it. You know what you're doing. I don't.
Did you want to do this, Kelsey?
No, you can do it. It's fine. I don't think Robbie's watching.
I am. Here we go.
Here, you do it.
Here we go.
I'm doing it. Why? Okay.
All right, so that extra powdered sugar we had for the gooey butter cake,
That was you. Not me.
I'm dumping it on the top. And
We
it's
put,
supposed to go this
because
way.
this doesn't have enough sugar in it already, this thing that's made of only sugar and butter, we add additional sugar to the top. And now that is a St. Louis gooey butter cake right there.
You did.
What? I know, I missed one. It's okay. It's fine. I'll eat that one. Okay.
All right, let's clean up a little bit.
Doesn't that look great?
That looks awesome.
I'm not gonna put the rest of this powdered sugar on there. That's no. Don't.
That's what it's supposed to
We
be.
don't need it. It's not a snowstorm of.
Yes, it is. I don't know. Let's get some of this stuff put away. You want to try and move that stuff over to the thing. Now, for deviled eggs, obviously, you want to try and make those ahead of time and put those in the refrigerator so they're nice and cold when you eat them. Or when you take them to your picnic. We've got so many things going here. Is anybody going to want tomato, lettuce, onions on their burger in addition
Sure.
to this?
I like those
Sure.
things.
I'll do
That
those other than the
sounds
tomato.
great.
All right, well, then,
Oh,
There we go.
Well,
No
we have
problem.
just enough onion left.
cool. We'll do that onion. It's
Yeah.
good. And then we've got a tomato left.
It should be this knife is fine.
And then there is lettuce in the
Both of these knives are fine. I don't know.
Yeah, this one's fine. So we'll get some onion slices here. Somebody
I
want to?
don't think this jam is gonna jam.
It's getting there.
The what's coming down?
The jam is not. It's not jamming the way I would like it to. It's not gelling.
Spicy
Wait,
Nun
wait,
says the
You've never
fridge
heard of
is-
most of this food before? Yeah,
So-
it's mostly like Midwest.
So codename jam.
and
Yeah. So
Southwest food.
brisket burgers. That we
Brisket
made.
burgers and
That we
elote,
made our
right?
own ground brisket because I had to use something that Robbie's mom gave me for my birthday, and it worked awesome.
You wanted to.
I did want to as well.
Yeah.
And then the street corn, if you live in Texas or in a neighborhood that has a Hispanic population, you would probably hear of Mexican street corn, or elote is another way they say it. The way I've seen it mostly is it's called Mexican street corn if it's still on the cob, and elote if it's cut off of the cob.
Okay.
Mom, oh, I look like your late grandma.
But young. And
You called
thriving.
me. You called me
And
elderly.
I know. It was
Betty
a joke.
White.
It was a joke.
But Betty White's awesome, so just take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright.
For you keep
Reframe.
jump scaring you.
I've got some lettuce in here. We'll get some. Okay. Some lettuce out.
Lettuce. Hello, Rocky.
And then plates. Do we have plates?
Oh, Rocky. Rocky's gonna say hi.
No, we don't have plates.
I think we have plates. Is that on me? I'm currently
I'll
holding
get it.
the
You got
dog.
a dog.
Yeah.
Just somebody.
Dog's
Somebody
important.
get it. Somebody get it.
Look at this dude's underbite.
So yes,
It
the
is so
puppy.
fun.
I don't know if they can see his underbite,
Oh, okay. Well,
but he
if you can,
definitely
it's
has
very
an
fun.
underbite. Oops.
Rocky
I'm not really
lettuce.
worried about lettuce. He's not gonna
Yeah.
eat that. All right. Does anybody else need mayonnaise, ketchup?
Catsup.
Ketchup.
I just want the bacon jam. I don't need
Okay.
any other sauces.
Well, then there we go. All right, so I'm gonna make the first one, just so that we can
Take a pretty picture.
take a pretty picture.
I don't want you to forget about taking a pretty picture this time.
Nah, I'm using the Hawaiian sweet rolls because I know that that's something that this one and this one over here really like. I prefer,
I'm more of a brioche kind
yeah,
of
I
person.
I
prefer
prefer
brioche as well.
I also prefer brioche.
Oh, well.
Well,
Robbie,
Sorry.
I think the Hawaiian ones are good, but like,
you're getting that. And the burgers are in the oven.
in the oven.
when you
Same.
oven
Just
cold
to
the
stay-
food
to
hot
stay-
out eat the food.
Stay warm.
Just stay warm.
Those look like good burgers.
I don't know, can you guys see all this food? We made a
I hope
lot.
so.
Woo, we made a lot today. We even made cocktails if you missed
I
that.
know.
So we did that
We
too.
made Bijans.
We made Bijans. That's
There's
just
nothing
true.
up there, Rocky.
He's gonna try.
Yeah, but there's nothing up there.
Worst,
Oh.
thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Worsk. Okay, so this didn't quite jam the way it usually does, but I've got it like so that we can get most of the liquid off of
that's
that.
good. Yeah.
And we're gonna do this and
Perfect.
put that on there. You know what else is good on here, Kelsey? There's a
Onion.
little of that blue cheese, if you want to put some blue cheese on with that.
I don't need to add
There's
more
that.
calories, but
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. Then here we have the deviled eggs with the Tex-Mex flavoring, and then we have the Blue Devils, which have blue cheese in them. And we have our street corn, and we also have the salad that's in here too.
I know. Where are you gonna put that on this plate, Mom?
I'm an expert at this.
You're an expert plater.
I am. So we will get it on the plate.
All right.
I'll stick later.
Woo. I'm more of a contemplator. No, Rocky.
Rocky, you wouldn't even like the salad, dude.
You don't want salad. You just want to be annoying.
I like that Rocky carries him like a football and you carry him like a rocket launcher.
You know what? It's awesome to have my kids home. I gotta tell you. Have a
Yeah.
minute
Woohoo!
All right. Can you
wanna
guys see?
Otis too?
Is this on the?
Never
Is this
see
on
Otis.
there?
It's on there now.
Okay. So
There's
here
so
we
much
go.
attention on
This is
Rocky.
what we're doing for dinner.
That's
You're
okay.
carrying him
And I
like a-
think
like a
everybody should
blindfold.
taste this burger. And then we have to
Oh my
have some,
goodness.
and then we have to have, I need a different knife for that. I need like a serrated knife.
Oh, you're gonna stab me!
No stabby.
And then what we'll do is try some cake and then we'll eat.
Are you cutting this into forks?
Yeah, so,
So
that
we
each
can
of-
all have one.
So you can all
Oh.
taste it.
Look at that. That looks so good.
Be careful, your bacon jam is falling off.
This looks like it has a lot of tomato on it.
Take the tomato part off.
I will.
Okay, this is falling apart.
Well, the flavor of the tomato bacon jam
It was really good.
is real good.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm making a mess of this plate before I take a picture of it. Let's see.
God, that is delicious.
You guys should
Wow.
try this.
Wow.
This is really good. That brisket, fresh ground brisket. You know, because you usually go to the store and you buy your ground beef. But this we ground on our own, and boy, that makes a difference. It's really tender.
It's very tender. That bacon jam puts in just the right amount of sweet into this that you go, oh my god, sweet and savory flavors, but the sweet doesn't overstay its welcome either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm sweating.
Can I get one of these deviled eggs to try?
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get
I'm gonna try
which one is this one? Is this the
That's a blue cheese
blue
one.
cheese one? I'm gonna give that a try.
You gonna try this one, Kels?
Sure. I thought we were taking a photo of this plate. We're just ruining this plate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Can always make another one.
Mm.
So,
Blue cheese deviled egg, pretty good.
It's good. I think the fuzzy dust was the right call with that.
I do. No, it's
That
good.
the blue cheese one is extremely creamy, but
Is
the
it?
bacon on there gives it a good crunch.
Awesome. Awesome.
She did Aladdin's
So-
Pearl.
What did I do?
You used the KitchenAid grinder.
I did. And was it you that said I have the KitchenAid ice cream maker? Because since I've started doing the streaming, I've gotten the ice cream maker and now the meat grinder. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy
Try
with
this
that.
Tex-Mex one.
I'm gonna cut a little piece of this cake off so that we can taste
Oh
that.
boy. Okay.
And then we won't be able to eat anything else for the rest of the night. The Tex-Mex one is very like fresh and lively.
To the health of your hands. That's interesting. I like that.
What?
In Turkish, what they say means, they say to the chef, to the health of your hands, to say thank you.
Oh,
It's interesting.
that is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is just so that we can all take a
Tex-Mex
taste of
stuff
it
like
and
is
see
so
how
good.
this is.
Pretty good.
because-
Yeah.
The jalapeno crunch in there is real good.
It's so good.
No. This isn't forks.
Are we all just taking a bite?
Yeah,
Okay.
including Robbie.
Thanks for following Jay Hawker.
Thanks, Jay Hawker. Okay, so when I made this like from scratch, the cake part of this, but there's a much easier way you can make this if you don't want to make your cake part of this from scratch. You can buy yellow cake mix and use that instead. You're going to be adding a lot of extra butter into it,
A lot.
but it's really
Oh my God,
how is
it's
it?
so good.
That is so good.
Here.
What do you mean how it's, the
Robert.
only ingredients are butter and sugar.
How can it not be good?
There's more ingredients, but not really.
I mean,
The
It
ingredients
does-
that count are those.
Crunch.
it does have 2 full sticks of butter in it.
No, alright, whatever.
Whatever, you'll be up all night. Kelsey can take care of you. All right.
Only 2? Only 2 sticks of butter?
Only 2 sticks of butter.
It's only half a stick per person.
I mean, if we eat
If
the
we eat the
whole
whole-
thing.
if we eat the whole
Goodness
cake
gracious. Goodness gracious.
I will throw up.
Neil,
I will, but
Sonic
that'll be
is
worth
going to
it.
throw in 2 more sticks of butter. So, you hide all your butter in the freezer.
Try one.
You would have to take them out a lot earlier because, again, if you're making that gooey butter cake, you want to take out the butter and the cream cheese like, and let them come to room temperature. So, all right. Last words. Do you have last words? Did you
Well, I
find
lived a
somebody to
good
rate?
life, and I lived it without regrets.
Zebra is probably pretty close to the end of the dictionary.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I love about my kids. They're gigantic goofballs.
Zesty is a little bit further.
They're
down the list.
intelligent, cute, and extremely
It's gotta be
goofy.
something like ZY, ZU.
Zygote.
Zygotes, yeah, there you go. I was about to say Zygote,
Yeah.
but that's a Pokemon.
That's good. So we're gonna,
Also
Robbie is
Pokedex.
looking for somebody for us to raid. Let's go in and
X's
cheer them
bonus.
on
Right, right.
because people have done that for me. And I love that. And I love that all of you guys are here. I hope you come back.
She
On
makes
Thursday.
really good food all the time.
Yeah, I won't be making quite this much food on Thursday,
Oh, we
but on
didn't try the
Thursday, even though Kelsey won't be here, I'll be celebrating her birthday because it will be her birthday on Thursday, and I'm gonna make something my mom made for Kelsey, and I know this because my mom wrote on the recipe, made this for Kelsey's birthday, and Kelsey
what
loved
birthday
it.
was it? Like my 10th birthday or something like that? Long time ago,
12th,
right?
12th birthday,
Okay.
maybe? Yeah, something
What
like
was
that.
it?
So what it was it's a pork roast with like a tequila marinade.
You gave me
and stuff.
tequila when I was 12, Mom? That's, no.
Irresponsible.
I mean, my grandfather was from Germany, so we were drinking
Yeah.
wine at the table when we were old enough to drink wine.
We were in Texas though, so as we've discussed before, totally.
Yep. Birthday aprons for everybody, Metarex says. Yeah, so we're gonna be, so I'll be cooking that, and I don't know what else yet, because Kelsey's been here, so I have not been sitting around. But every other Thursday, I go into my mom's crazy filing system for recipes, and I try to pull out some and make those, because my mom was a great cook, and I loved eating her food. So, Robbie's over there looking for a stream. Does anybody have any suggestions of somebody who
I think I
maybe-
found some.
You found something? Okay. Is everybody ready? Are you holding on? Is that what we have to do for raid, is hold on?
Something like that.
As
Hey,
we
Kelsey.
move quickly. Thank you
I'm
guys
gonna
so
hold
much
this
for
up.
the
Big fast.
follows. Thank you guys so much for the subs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really enjoyed all of you here, and I hope to see you Friday or Thursday at 5 p.m. And I don't.
She's making homemade brownies, guys.
I am.
You are?
No, on the raid.
Oh.
The raid that
Oh,
we're
on
going
the
to.
raid. She's making brownies on the raid. Let's go. Let's go look at her food.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
All right.
Everybody holding on?
All right, here we go.
We're good.
Bye.
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 And we should be sent.
Goodbye.
I'll go
Oops, I'm taller than you.
That's true.